I just pooped my pants. Hold on. This is fucked. This is way too bright. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Oh. Look at Daddy's arm. What? There's something special about that Saturday afternoon shit. Yeah, this will be my dude. This will be my Saturday morning shit, technically. I weighed in pretty low this morning. Doesn't make any sense. And I haven't pooped yet. That's a problem. Let's turn this shit down. This is really loud in my ears. You know, I wonder if... No, because this will make shit way too fucking loud. So, I'm gonna need you to, like, hit that 200 pounds. Brodero said he's 5'9", 181. What does he look like? Brodero? God! Don't I have a... I have no idea what my password is. Huh, that was that. Cool. Brotero. Search. Brotero. What's this guy look like? Brotero TV? Andres Felipe. Why have I never seen this dude ever? He's 5'9", 181. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see it. Alright, all out. It doesn't not seem real. Good, that's, I don't know, it's believable. And this is, why can... Hold on, what is this at? Minus 19? I want to, like... turn this down and not... There we go. Is that still super fucking loud for you guys? No. I don't know. I knew it was gonna be louder than me. Now it's real quiet. How about right there? You should still be able to hear that, right? I don't know. Fuck. I'm probably pretty loud, but. What's up, Snake? Filters. I barely notice the difference, but I can hear it. Okay. Well, hold on. I also want to change my compressor to like a 2:1 ratio instead of a 4. How that all that shit now? That sound better? With the compression? I don't fucking know. It's really high there. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Okay. I just don't want it loud in my ears. And I kick her, sir. Yes. I'll give her the hiya. And the ha. And I kick her, sir. Anyway, back to this. He's 5'9", 181. I mean, he's pretty big. I don't know. I'm built different, bro. Do you want me to say? Oh, this dude, yeah, I know. I don't think I've ever seen him live, though. Does he live? He lives in a different country, I assume. Where the fuck does he live? He definitely doesn't live in America. He's in Orlando? The fuck? I don't know. I thought he was like Spain or some shit. Fuck do I know, dude? He streams. I've literally never seen him live. I know he streams. I've never seen him the guy live. He was at TwitchCon last year? Maybe that's where he came from. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he doesn't weigh 181 pounds. I don't know. I don't fucking know. The fuck do I know? Zero loves everybody that takes their fucking shirt off and shows him attention. Zero should get a puppy. They made a giant, toothless fucking... Why'd they give it no teeth? Weird. I'll bet from the front, you take a picture of that from the front, at the right angle, it looks like you're inside of a giant vagina. I know it's the fuck. Does the emote not have teeth, though? Oh, Acro says he's 181, 5'9". I mean, I don't not see that being the case. Look, I'm convinced my bones are made of carbon fiber, okay? Because they've never broken, and my muscle just weighs more than regular people's. So I can have less of it, and it be more floofy and airy, but way less. I'm fucking built different, bro. I don't know. I don't want to open my messages because I don't want it to... I'm gonna need you to get bigger than this guy. Okay, yeah. I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll get bigger than that guy. I weighed very low this morning, which was disappointing, and I haven't pooed yet. So that means I'm gonna weigh in even lower, technically. Back. I mean, if he does weigh 181 pounds, then he weighs more than me. Oh, wait. Imagine you had something... Wait, I missed it. Metal bones? What? You've blocked it out, but it required surgery, and you have metal rods in legs, and you have no clue. Yeah, wouldn't that make me weigh more? You know, as much as I want to become the Wolverine and simp over women that have no interest in me whatsoever, Wolverine, you know, I don't think I have metal bones. I think he was at TwitchCon in the Airbnb. Yeah, did you blow him? Hot. Some pretty good cosplay. Like, I don't know what this cosplay is, but is this like an anime thing? Is this a fucking weeb thing? Are all these weeb? I think this. I recognize this one. Yes, all anime. Is this a fucking weeb thing? God damn weebs, bro. I guess he looks a bit, yeah. I mean, the lighting is really good there. I need to find like a... How recent are all these? How recent is this? 5 weeks? That's pretty recent. Orlando. I mean, he's not very... I mean, he's lean, but it's not like he's fucking... I give bad blowies, so I try to avoid it. The fuck? You were following me? Get out of town, bro. Maybe you unfollowed me. I'm a piece of shit. That's understandable. He's banking on his body. Not the... I wonder, what did he do this with? Is this paint? Or is it like tape? It looks so shiny. Oh, it's paint. Paint? He's pretty lean here. I mean, a lot of these are very easy cosplays. Like, this is just... I don't know what the fuck this one is. I mean, I assume this one was purchased. Hey, I know this one. That's a good Batman. Dude, someone actually did the Batfleck Batman. That's the best Batman. I don't give a fuck. Fight me. Batfleck did a great job. I don't give a fuck. Fight me. Anyway. I was gonna watch a Callum Van Motor thing, but now I kind of want to watch this stem cell one. What did he get stem cells on? Ranking every... Should I do this one? Ranking every exercise from worst to best? Hell yeah, dude.
This exercise is a complete waste of time.
What?
Sorry.
That's Jeff Nippard, YouTube's
that,
most popular.
This is not louder than me? Okay.
Tell me everything I do wrong in my workout. So, today
we're
ranking the most popular exercises
From worst to best.
Let's see.
Let's go. So
Did Callum die yet? I have no idea.
today should be nice and easy.
It's David Lade. He's small. Yeah, but C-Bum's in it.
Hamstrings, glutes, quite a bit of quads, but think about how much musculature of the lower body you're
Ronnie
involving.
Coleman says deadlifts for that.
Does anyone think... I actually liked his Batman. Pattinson's. I liked his Batman.
That's a better exercise.
It took me 2 times to watch the movie because it was long, and every time I tried to watch it, it was 11 p.m. So I kept falling asleep. Not because it was a boring movie, but because I was fucking tired. I only watched that movie for Catwoman. Nice.
How you normally
Nice.
would.
I think that's how I know.
Don't try to be bad on purpose, like you obviously. Okay, so there's a couple.
No, he almost did, and then making a comeback after some therapy or something.
What you want to do is think about your lats pulling apart on the negative. It doesn't have to be slow, but it does have to be controlled.
Okay.
The negative is more important than the positive.
Okay.
So why are you putting in less effort on the negative?
That's a great question.
Okay, the next thing, it's a very common thing where people actually stop the set too early. Because of the strength curve of the lats, you could probably bang out another at least 5 or 6 partial reps after you can't get the bar down to your chest. The point
That
of
hurts,
partial reps
Jeff. I don't want to
is
do
pull
that.
the weight around,
That hurts me.
okay? So whatever control you had
That's probably
on
good,
your
though.
normal reps, you
Right?
want to maintain
Yeah.
that on the partial reps. You're just not going quite as far down. One of the things that I think Sam Sulek got really right is on the pull downs, after he can't get the bar to his chest, he'll continue to extend the set with long length partial reps.
So Sam Sulek is basically like a science-based lifter now.
This is that.
So for
He's
those guys that before hit the set,
science space
where would you
lifter.
rank your lift? Where would you
Fuck.
rank lat pull downs with my current form?
I don't think fucking anybody is calling him a science-based lifter. Jesus Christ.
B.
Oh, it's B.
Whoa. He gave the lat pull down a B? I'll bet he's gonna give what okay, let's take some bets here. What do you think Jeffy Nips S tier Is there even an S tier lat movement? Like probably I don't know, straight arm lat pull downs maybe? Pull arounds? Yeah. Sam's a full PhD. That's true. I thought he was I thought he was going to school for engineering.
Downs with my current form.
B.
Oh, it's B.
Yeah,
That's not horrible.
it's not terrible. You're still going to activate your lats. You're still going to grow your lats, but you're not going to get the most out of
Dude,
it.
Jeff Nippard weighs like 200 pounds, I'm convinced, and is 5'2".
Talk me through it.
Okay, so you do want to be
Natty as
at the top,
fuck.
so get a nice big stretch on your lats, and then as you lean back, it's actually okay to sway a little bit, but I'd say no more than like 15 to 20.
Like, Jeff Nippard's size and height, I actually don't think he weighs 200 pounds. I think he weighs like 180 at peak bulk. But like, anytime I see Jeff Nippard, it makes me it just makes me not want to do steroids. Like, well, if Jeff can do it, but I'm like, oh yeah, he started when he was fucking like 17 and now he's, 20 years in.
20 degree. But yes, so again, control, and you're actually,
there we go.
So the weight is too heavy, Jeff.
Is it really?
Because you're already not getting it down to your chest.
Yeah, I think he only weighs like 180 pounds. 180, I think 180, I think I saw a video a couple of years ago where your peak bulk 185.
Are you thinking about every one of these?
How old is he? He's close to 30, I would assume now.
Think about it. Okay, yeah. That's perfect, Jesse.
Late 20s.
One more all the way. Good. Now control.
Jeff
Now you jump to the
Nippard.
partials, all right? Good. And
Let's say
control.
28. I'm gonna say 28.
You got more. Control.
Wikipedia.
More. Let's go,
Is there
Jeff.
not a fucking Jeff Nippard wiki? That's disappointing, dude.
One more partial. And control. Good job.
Oh my god, that took all of my energy.
S tier.
S
My
tier,
man.
we made it. So just the little cues, they really add up.
Does he really not have a Wikipedia page?
Oh,
Engaging
hell of a lot
so
more.
much better. You have to.
Yeah.
Because they are, we're engaging.
You want to
better.
touch it?
Oh, he's 33. Jesus. Alright, he's older than I thought.
I believe you.
Born in 1990. Alright, so he's in his 30s. Yeah, so he's
Improve the last
well over 10 years into this.
Like for what we did and what my goals are with this, is that like that's the top tier I'll get.
My timeline is all skewed because I didn't know who he was until 2016, so...
Notice on your partials you were starting to lose your grip
Yeah,
a little
I can
bit.
feel it.
Right? The other thing you can do is actually take a false grip, so a suicide grip. When you take a full grip, your forearms can't help but flex a lot, and that's not a big deal, but it can take away some of the mind-muscle connection going to your lats.
Jeff is writing me a program that I'm going to give to you guys at the end of this video. He actually has no idea because I told him to coach me today, but I'm really just building you guys a free program.
Tabs is old lady,
So
dude.
to the end of the video.
He's old as fuck.
Also on this, but I think we should do a close grip row.
So this is where context comes into play. If you're doing it as a
It's from Daryl.
lat-focused
Yeah,
row,
the first time I heard of Jeff was when I was actually looking,
hit the lats really hard on the pull down.
actually starting to lift for size, and I was just actually doing YouTube
A mid-back focused exercise, it might be something like D tier. I would
research.
probably do something like a chest supported row that goes into an extended set with a kelso shrug. Have you ever done that before?
Whatever that was, let's do it.
Okay, let's do that.
Kelso shrug.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I miss Daryl. Yeah.
It's not bad. I'm gonna give you
He's a
D as
dad
well.
now.
So here's how we're gonna take it to S. I want
He's
you to
got
feel your traps, your mid-traps.
babies
When
now
people hear traps, they think here.
that are
But I'm sure, as you know, the traps run all the way down here. The
12
mid-traps
years
are
old.
responsible for squeezing. The upper traps are responsible for shrugging, and then the lower traps are responsible for this kind of stuff. What we want to do
I threw up in my mouth a little bit.
squeezing your mid-traps.
Tasted like Cinnamon Toast Crunch though,
What
and a
you
little bit of
do
chocolate.
well is pull them apart on the negative.
Oh.
So allow yourself to
Oh, Jesse James West. Oh,
and then get that full squeeze up at the top.
I really want a T-bar row.
If you want
Fuck.
to get to S tier, after you can't get it all the way up,
How much?
you still do a lot more work with
She'll
your
fucking
back
kill me.
if you weren't to do a full row.
I'm running out
All
of space
you're
in this
gonna
gym.
do is kind of a horizontal shrug. So you're gonna shrug like
If I could get a T-bar row that was on wheels that I could fold down and then like put up on the
So
wall,
the first thing is a deeper stretch, and now once you get to the point where you can't get that full squeeze, you're gonna lock your elbows, okay, and you're gonna shrug back.
I'm actually gonna buy these.
And now you can probably get another 6 or 7.
I actually think I'm gonna buy these. Doxed. Doxed. So, is this gonna dox me if I put my Amazon? I'm fucking probably right. Fuck. Jim. These jammer arms by fucking Signature Fitness. Signature Fitness adjustable lever arms rated for 600 pound per arm, $115. don't think there's any. Yeah, okay. Boom. These are pretty good. I like that it's got the U joints so it can articulate all the way. So apparently the sleeves are a little smaller than normal holes, so you actually have to use the things they give you, but for $115, it seems, and my only purpose of buying these is for rows. I could see myself maybe using these for like a chest press thing, but probably not. I mainly want to use it to like put the bench on an incline and lay on it prone, just so I can fucking just crank, you know? And for $115, a single exercise use with a possible second use with chest press seems worth it. Yeah, the rating is not great. No, but I'll tell you why. Most people are dipshits, and I read through the reviews, and all the people that gave it shitty reviews are like, this says it can fit 1-inch holes and 5/8 holes. So it does come with 5/8 hardware, which means, yes, technically the pin will fit through a 1-inch hole. It's just going to be loose. And other people is like, I have a 2x2 rack. This says it can fit a 2x2 rack. Yes, because if you read the description of the product, it's a 3x3. It's meant to fit 3x3. They don't customize it. So will 3x3 fit over a 2x2? Yes, it will. So you get tons of people just giving it a shitty rating, and you're like, did you read the fucking description, you moron? And this guy's just this one, I read this one, like, this guy's just being a cunt. Like, really, bro? You expect this to be like a $600 product quality at $115? Like, go fuck yourself. It's like when my dip bar that I bought, I don't think had a great rating either. It's the same company. Like, this works. I give it 5 stars. It's very light. It doesn't seem like it would hold my weight, but it hasn't broken. So it's yeah. People are stupid. People are like, oh my god, I paid nothing for this thing, and it doesn't have the perfect fabrication. Okay, so go to fucking Rogue. I'm pretty sure the jammer arms for Rogue, if you buy the full set, are like $1,200.
Reps here. That's 6 or 7 reps of mid-trap stimulus that you just wouldn't have gotten. Pause.
Yeah.
And up. Good.
But I think
okay, now you're done.
Are they only 500?
So you got A+.
The Rogue ones are really nice though. I've wanted the Rogue ones for a while. Because, but no, I was like, eventually other companies will start making these. Yeah, see, they're like $1,100. This is the 2.0, the lights. I like that. I like that feature. You just a quick up and down. Not that that fucking matters to me, really, but. Yeah, $975. And I kind of would only want the short ones. The only shitty part about those Signature Fitness ones, they're 4 feet long. Like, I don't want them to be 4 feet long. Yeah, these are cash, dude. These are cash. Yeah, the Rogue ones are different, and it's honestly surprising. For $975, I would expect these to have the U joints, so it has full articulation instead of just up and down. Up and down is not useful. Like, why did the 2.0, why did the new and improved ones not have a U joint that has full, like, circular articulation? Rep Fitness ISO arms. Yeah, I mean reps do the same thing. There's no U joint, so it can only move in one plane. Versus the Signature Fitness, they didn't even call them lever arms. Versus these ones where they have this U joint at the bottom, so it can move in a circular motion. It's honestly crazy to me that Rogue hasn't implemented this. This isn't a thing that Signature Fitness made up. These are inside. This is a fucking car part. This is a standard U joint that in your car. Like it's that's also, it is a weak point. But I mean, like, if the U joint is good enough for your vehicle running massive amounts of torque, I feel like it's not gonna break. Like, I mean, the whole thing is responsible for your driveline. Like, there's no way this is gonna break. It's not gonna happen. The only real reason you ever have to replace your U joints to begin with is because they wear out from friction, from spinning 1,000 miles a minute. So it's like I think. I mean, it would honestly be, if there was a way to easily just fabricate this yourself onto, which I don't think there is because the thing is too small, I would do that. But you would have to completely re-weld, like take off the plates, re-weld everything. Yeah, like these plates are too close together, so you'd have to make them wider so that the U-joint could fit into there as well as into the arm. Yeah. The Signature Fitness ones are the only ones I've seen so far that is being mass-produced that wasn't a modification already, because I've seen people make these themselves the way Signature Fitness did with the U-joint, and I'm like, that's smart. It's like, that is smart. He put this one at S tier? With the rounded back? Or with the partials, I guess. Yeah, I guess with the partials. T-bar row is an A+ tier. Whoa, bro. Close grip. Cable rows are B tier? That's unfortunate.
No! But that's okay.
I'm trying to get the S tier.
Now, I would only do that on your last set. Because if you were to do that from set 1, like, you just wouldn't get nearly as many reps. But if you do it on your last
Oh, it's how he prefers them. Okay. Well,
When in doubt,
I mean,
there you go.
that's what it was. Up next, we have
for inner trap and inner back thickness, the close grip cables I feel are pretty, I wouldn't put them at S tier. I would probably put it at A. Because you can use a slightly wider grip like this. Not super wide, but like, I don't know, shoulder width. I don't know. Outside titty. And it's the same shit, but you get a little bit more out of the back.
Here, which is where you get on a pull down. Okay. You think about the lat fibers.
They should have separated between horizontal and vertical exercises.
So you would do exactly like you're doing now. You would stretch across your body. If I pull from here, I'm getting so much more of a lat stretch than I am just right here. But when you do a pull down, your arms never get to this point because they'd have to cross over. It'd feel really awkward.
I feel like I would do this when I would stretch out.
Exactly. So that's what you're doing, except under load.
Jesse's got a pretty good physique. It must be kind of hard to develop with all the travel and shit. Dude, I know, he's constantly traveling.
People do these facing front on, which is also fine. Once you turn,
I mean, I would put his physique at like a above average
that's really good, Jeff.
standard gym goer.
All right, you're on S tier.
There we go.
Good job.
I mean,
For, like, total
you know,
to not
he's not trying to be a bodybuilder, right? He just wants to have a nice physique.
So I do want to show you a way that I modify a more basic exercise. So this is a deficit pen lay row. So what you're going to do is maintain a really flat back angle.
He did men's physique in classic one time.
Roll a little bit. Good. Why are you standing on a bumper plate? I feel like I could have told you to do
Because
anything.
I'm under 5'11".
That's good. But no, why else?
Increase the stretch on my lats.
Yes! Good. There you go.
Yeah.
That's already S tier plus. You're nailing these. What would we swap for this? The pull down, the chest supported row, or the crossbody lat pull around? What does it
Chest
resemble?
supported row?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
God,
you could
I
make
feel like
that
I'm
swap.
back at school right now.
Yeah. Good job, bro.
Let's go.
We've got 4 back exercises for our pull day that we can use in our special free program that Jeff is building for
What?
us.
See it once.
I don't know if it's just the editing. They're making it seem like Jesse's a moron.
Help. I really want you to try on this one, okay?
Listen,
So we're gonna do
I got this.
a reverse cable fly
Okay.
for the rear delts. Go.
Reverse is my favorite position. Oh wait, so I have to set it up too.
The
Oh no! I'm getting
the
crazy.
deficit
Blood pressure's on.
barbell rows.
50 seconds, 39.
I should do these. Yeah. Fucking back though, man.
S tier, Jesse. Nothing.
If I could just get
Okay, ready?
rid of my back issue.
Bad
I end up failing
I'm gonna give you
because
a
of my
here,
back,
bro.
not because of my
You
lats.
didn't quite get as far back as you could though. Like you stopped around here, whereas you'll get a stronger rear delt contraction if you go to here. See
That hurts my shoulder, Jeff. That hurts my fucking shoulder.
a little bit more range of motion.
I did that yesterday.
Good. Man, your
Or
back looks
Thursday?
great, man.
Thursday.
So this was the other thing. You shouldn't be thinking about pulling.
Thursday? I don't know what day I did it.
Okay.
The way
Thursday?
Dr. Mike explained this to me is you imagine that there's a
Whatever
money
day
on
the rear delt
and
fly
wherever you can reach
flies
over
slash
to,
rows were on
how
my
much
sheet.
money you get to keep.
Okay.
So you want to reach out
I want all
rather
the
than
cash.
exactly. So you do this instead of
That's
this.
me at the clubs.
That. Now we go. So put it to work.
Actually, these are one of my favorite rear delt exercises. I used to do them all the time at the gym.
Good.
Oh.
And put it back. Control. Good job.
Oh,
S tier.
It does, yeah.
Good at these though.
that's me at the
Well,
clubs.
That. Now we go.
depends on what I'm
This
doing.
one yet.
Those specifically
No.
Hopefully you can get there.
I'm gonna bring
do hurt because I can't pull this
Fair enough.
arm back very far anymore.
the one that could.
So,
You can't decide for yourself.
That's true.
I mean, these things hurt a little bit, just depending on how my shoulder feels that day, but usually it's okay.
Well, you're looking S tier. but
But times, love seeing ya.
yeah, let's find something better.
What's wrong with this?
Well, a couple things. Where's your bicep stretched?
Right here.
Yeah.
Boom, right there.
And when they're holding the dumbbells there, how much tension is on your biceps?
So much.
Like none, I guess.
None. Literally none. Because
So
your
much,
gravity is
Jeff.
just pointing straight down, and the dumbbell is exactly in line with your elbow joint.
So
There's no
much.
tension on the bicep in the most important position. Now, will dumbbell curls?
Maybe I should just start doing like Maltese training again, where I lay down on a bench, back like flat on a bench with dumbbells, and I keep my arms straight and I just do this with dumbbells.
And the more horizontal the preacher curl angle, the better actually. But
Feels like my elbows are gonna snap,
dumbbell, in my opinion. Do you want to see the
and I get a lot of tension in my bicep right here,
Okay, let's go to the cables. We're gonna step forward until we get that deep stretch in the bicep.
which is essentially this,
Forward from there.
but without the curl.
Really nice
You're just,
variation if you can do it.
and there's a little bit of lat.
I can do it. What do you think I am?
There's a little bit of lat motion in the forward. I used to do them with bands,
Oh, he might be there.
and then the tendon snaps when wind.
Thing he gets
Yeah, dude.
here out the gate.
Hell yeah.
It is.
Here.
Now this is great.
I actually don't like these,
Come to training.
those at all.
How many exercises should
I really dislike this exercise.
Like, I mean,
training your body?
out
The
the
fuck?
gate, It is.
Every time I do it, it just, it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Every time I fucking do it.
That's here.
Like I feel more bicep in like kneeling down and having the cable this way and my arm like this in this position and going like this. Yeah, I feel it on an incline. When I try to do these on cables, I don't feel a goddamn like it's I don't know. It's
Here out the gate. It is.
Here.
Now this is great, Jesse.
When it comes to training your biceps, how many exercises should you do?
The biceps are, like, I mean, small relative to, say, the quad, the glutes,
These are
the
not
hamstring.
that's an impressive bicep.
The hamstring. Unless they're a really big weak point, and you're just trying to blast them with volume, which is fine. I think for the, the average intermediate level lifter, 2 exercises for biceps is plenty. Bro,
I mean,
what's your leg day gonna
I just never get a good
be? I'm excited to see that.
you'll find out tomorrow.
I don't know. I never get a good bicep workout with them.
Train with science. When he doesn't know
And after set 3, I just abandon them. I'm like, why am I doing this?
you're gonna get for
Why did I even do 3 sets? Why did I even do 1 set?
pull day, leg, and push day. 1 day is written, only 2 more days to go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The
welcome
incline
to
dumbbells
leg day.
for that
My leg
feel
day,
a lot
I'm gonna
better.
adjust here, 'cause look at these quads.
That is fair.
Oh, okay. When it comes to legs, I feel like we all can agree that we're gonna squat, we're gonna leg press, we're gonna leg extension. If you're feeling frisky, maybe you'll do hammies, but like I feel like that's the main thing that everyone will do. Do you think that that is sufficient?
No, there wasn't enough hamstring, and I think it was redundant on quads.
What makes an exercise automatically F tier?
If an exercise, you can't take it through a big range of motion, if it doesn't have a big stretch, if you can't load it with resistance to apply high tension to the muscle, and if it's not really stable, so Bosu ball squats,
I knew you were gonna say
automatic
that. I
F
knew
tier.
it.
Over incline, fucking RP, making shit up. So I used to do that, but not actually curl my bicep. That's what it would just be a.
Kickbacks and this sort of thing. Like,
It was just for Maltese training, so you could strengthen
I'm just gonna put it in F tier.
Okay. That makes
strengthen the old
Let's hit these squats and hopefully they're
the
not
old tendon here in your arm and in your shoulder to do Maltese on rings.
Like, yeah, I mean, come on. A lot of people shy away from the hard stuff. I like a free weight back squat. Yeah.
You need a little weight.
Yeah. Maybe stop at 315.
Yeah. Are belts approved?
Belts actually don't reduce core activation, and
Really?
they increase tension on the quads, so there's really no reason not to use
Do
them.
you think people are just as strong without a belt? Is it placebo?
No, it's definitely not placebo. It increases intra-abdominal pressure, which will prevent tension from leaking out in all
Okay.
sorts of places. Yeah.
We don't need no leakage.
No.
Tension leaks.
Good job. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not at a working weight yet. Anyone can make a warm-up set look good.
That's true.
So should we not make fun of the people that are wearing a belt for everything?
You're kinda just
Doing
going in,
fucking dumbbell curls
I want you
in
to
front of the mirror?
take your time. Make sure that the bar is lined up. Make sure you got the plates on.
I leak more with the belt. Just out my asshole though. Got it.
In the zone and execute the lift. There you go. Set it up. Nice efficient unwrap. 2 or 3 steps back. Get the
315, huh?
big breath.
All right, big dick Jesse.
And up. Good job. Let's do 5 reps. 2. Let's go, Jesse.
This is a pretty dope gym. I like the wood on the wall. That's pretty dope.
4 and 1 more, Jesse. You got it.
If it make like the wood paneling, the wood slats on the wall make it feel very homey.
Where do you think you are?
I feel like that was an A.
I think you're in A.
No way.
Haven't used my belt in a really long time. Makes me piss myself. Hey yo! put a towel down. Fuck it.
Building muscle.
No, I think the squat is. I think the deadlift isn't.
Just
The
put
bicep
Joey
is
underneath
really
you.
range of motion. The bench press, well, we'll get to that on push day.
Just-
See if you can get S tier on that one.
Lay underneath me. Squats are S tier? Fuck.
Leg press.
I think we all knew that.
Press. If I was
Squats
to
are
leg
pretty
press
fucking
that,
S tier.
B tier.
I think that you start to risk running into junk volume territory.
I think belt squat is
In this context, maybe C tier. It's
pretty
still
close.
good, but it's
I wouldn't
still
put it
good.
at, I would put it A plus
Let's
plus.
do basically the same thing you just did.
It's
Like,
just
why
another
not
3 sets.
why not
Yeah.
test it in a
I mean, you
different-
have to.
From a different angle.
Look,
Pretty much, yeah.
if people are weirded out by it,
So we just hammered the quads and glutes with this. Next, we're gonna do hamstrings and glutes.
oh my god, you're peeing while you're. It's like, dude, it's incontinence. It's a thing. It happens. I can't live that life.
But I know which one I should pick.
Well, not necessarily. So the more
You could though.
Is this a barbell?
You could live that life.
Tell me how you do that. So you generally only need to go to about mid.
It would get a lot of views on YouTube.
Yeah, that should be a good stretch.
Just saying.
If you're maintaining a neutral lower back and you're not bending
But it's
your
more
neck.
about yeah,
So that's good.
yeah,
Put it
yeah,
back
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
So that's called a
That's fair.
tight movement, but it's gonna fatigue your grip a little bit, and people find
Wear a
it doesn't do
diaper.
much, especially like beginners if they did a barbell back squat. So let's go look at a Smith machine.
Bottle it and auction
Have you
it.
done these before, Jesse?
It would get a lot of views on many platforms. I mean, what? Yeah.
So it may feel like a really short range of motion, and it kind of is. But as long as you're getting a good stretch.
I mean, I see some women powerlifters where it's almost exclusively the content that they put out on platforms is almost exclusively incontinence. It's fucking crazy. It'll be like a 5-to-1 ratio of them pissing while deadlifting or squatting to literally anything else.
For me, is about here. That's it. That's it.
People are definitely asking for piss content. Holy fuck.
Probably like right there.
That's great. Yeah, you get really deep, man. It's great. I mean, the deeper you can get, the better.
I'm biting my tongue.
It's only when you wear the belt though?
My tongue.
You want to
Interesting.
your hamstrings shortening.
The belt just causes a little bit more pressure. Huh. Science. He was right. Leakage.
What are the cues to make this
Leakage.
exercise?
You want to think about
just a little too much. It's like it's without it, it's just on the cusp, and you're like, ah, this feels safe.
So a 10 out of
This feels
10
safe.
stretch starts to feel really painful. Yep. You want about a 7 out of 10 stretch, and then you think about squeezing your hamstrings to lift yourself back up. And that's it. It's a simple exercise.
Dude, do I have to buy a fucking...
Especially on the Smith machine, but it's very effective.
What's also hard to mess up and is really effective is using an app like MacroFactor.
MacroFactor is a smart macro tracker and nutrition coach app. With MacroFactor, you can log
Hell yeah.
weight,
I use
the
this.
app uses smart algorithms
Ew.
to calculate your
Fucking white back,
and
bro.
nutrient. Then it adjusts your calories and macros to keep you on track towards your goals. Here
I
are
have,
5 reasons why
I have to use dark mode, dude. I can't. Any app that doesn't have dark mode, I'm out. I'm out.
Foods faster in MacroFactor than any other nutrition tracking app. Plus, all the food in
I want my
MacroFactor
rack.
database has been
Okay, here's the thing though. I want a rack that's a Smith machine, but is also a regular rack.
We'll also give you weekly updates to your macros, just like a
So I can just put the Smith machine all the way up, and then on the other side of the Smith, there would be, or inside the Smith, there would be like another set of things that would.
Track your food, the app will take care of the rest.
You're the cycle that uses. Oh, too bright, man.
Follow the plan.
The app uses
Too
your
bright.
nutrition data to offer a
I can't. I did. Ah, so much better. Look how much better that looks. Look how much better this looks. Oh my god. So much better, bro. Look at that. Dude, I saw Jeff Nippard's he posted like 4 months of this, just showing this. It was like three months. It was 3 months of showing this. And you see how this line is all over the place? That's pretty normal. How it's all over the place, and then this line is a little more straight. Dude, he posted one, not kidding. The solid line, which is what your actual weigh-in is every day, was damn near exact to this almost. And I'm like, holy fuck, dude. And a part of me wants to, and I feel like I know how he did it. And a part of me wants to test it out just for a week, because I would go insane over a week. Eat exactly the same shit every day and drink exactly the same amount of water every day. It's like once I reach that exact amount, I just don't get any water. I just want to see that smooth curve. It was like 3 months long though.
Serve you ads,
I was like, how?
data, or violate your privacy.
Jeff actually helped
Yeah, my PC's in dark mode.
As he is a smart guy, I trust him in the app. So I encourage you to go download it and try it out for yourself. You can download it on the App Store, Google Play, or macrofactor.com. Use code Jesse to get a 2-week free trial. It also helps support me as well.
All right. I don't have a code for MacroFactor, but I am a MacroFactor shill. I've been using it since it was in beta. And it was... Jeff was doing like a month free, and then you had to pay. But it's the only app I pay for. Probably the best tracking app I've used. I know a lot of people use Lane Norton's, which is from what I've seen, it's exactly the same app, but it costs like 3 times as much. Yeah. I mean, there could be some improvements, but I mean, there's a lot of free apps that are essentially the same thing without like the collaborative coaching. The collaborative coaching thing that's not that there's a lot of guesswork involved, but I guess I could easily do the changes every week, but for other people, they just don't want to do the changes every week, so they just do it. Yeah. It's nice to have the coaching. It just removes that one thing that I have to do, that I had to do every Sunday, which was evaluate my week and then adjust. Like, it's just one more thing I don't have to do. Yeah. Prep is different though. I do have to. In prep, I have to kind of change things and not really listen to coaching sometimes. That's in that, but not really.
Is it this one?
But it allows you, yeah, it does allow you to change it, which is nice.
Look at the angle of this pad, especially if we adjust the setting here.
Oh,
you see how deep you can get? I know it's kind of tricky because it wasn't on the right setting, but you should have seen this knob right here. You should have known. I think it is the best because it actually goes under the seat, the pad does, and that'll allow you to get a way bigger stretch on the quads.
Wow.
If I was going to pick a second one, this is a hammer strength leg extension. This would be my second pick, and this one more people will have access to because the Prime is kind of rare, but it is an incredible piece.
Would you say certain machines are just better for building muscle then?
No, the muscle knows tension, okay? That's it. It doesn't know if you're using a free weight or you're using a machine. If you can elicit high tension in the muscle, it's going to grow. I want you to...
That's probably the single most smartest thing I've ever heard Jeff Nippard say. Not that he's not smart, but he should say that more in his videos. The muscle knows tension. It doesn't give a fuck what exercise you're doing as long as it gets tension.
Show me how you would do this. Yes. Again, now you're getting smarter throughout the course of this video.
I am.
So you might be like picking up on things, but I want you to do it how you would normally do.
Okay.
But it's like, why don't you do squats, bro? Why don't you squat anymore? You don't have to fucking... If you don't want to squat, don't squat. You don't have to. There are 1,000 other exercises you can do that will put enough tension on your quads and your legs that isn't squatting.
Check the box. Range of motion. Check. Tension. Check. Deep stretch. Check.
Capacity for progressive overload.
Absolutely. Check.
Yeah. So it's a great exercise, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and how much does that thing cost? How much do you think that machine costs?
I'm gonna put you in A tier. Do you want to
Prime leg
I
extension?
want to get to S tier. Why do you think I'm here?
Watch this.
Do you think I'm here for the sole purpose of making you write me a program for free? No.
What? So now you're in S tier.
Oh.
And it's because you lean back more. Do you know why?
So I'm thinking I'm in S tier right now because the hips
Holy shit.
are lengthened more.
Wow.
It's making more stretch on the quad.
Exactly. So the quads have 4 heads. All 4 heads cross the knee joint, which means they do knee extension, which is this.
Yes.
One head, called the rectus femoris, it also crosses the hip joint. And so it flexes the hips, kind of like you would in a,
Like
you
a-
know,
like
in
an
a
up?
hanging leg raise.
Okay.
But
Wow, that's expensive.
that means it's not
$5,000.
So if you set the seat back, you're
$5,000.
rectus femoris. And this year, in fact, there was a study that compared the upright seat position, where you were
$4,000 easy.
you were laid
You were
back
close.
position, and in
Take
that
up, yeah,
rectus
take off a
femoris
zero.
head, saw
Yeah, 5,000.
150%
They had 2 different ones. One was 5,000, another one was
In case you guys do
5,150.
not have this machine at your gym, it's a good thing we have Jeff's pick. What do we got?
This is a reverse Nordic.
Okay.
So with a Nordic, you're pinning your ankles down,
Yep.
and you're coming forward. It's a hamstring exercise, right?
Okay.
A reverse Nordic is the reverse of that.
You go backwards.
You go backwards.
I like these.
Look at the stretch on my quads.
I do like these. I feel a really good stretch.
Use the band for a little bit of
my
assistance.
god.
The Hime special.
He's okay.
100%.
Hell yeah.
Now, obviously, if you feel pain, then don't do it, and only go as far as you're comfortable. So I want you to.
Oh my god.
Now that's even a better stretch than the Prime curl.
Oh my
But I want you
God.
to widen your heels
Okay,
just a
okay.
little bit here. So you
Yeah,
can
and the standing
all the
ones.
way back, feel like,
Hell yeah, dude.
and pull yourself up.
I should do them like this, I feel like. I like the standing ones.
That might be one of the hardest.
I would like to get back to being able to just lay down in that position. I used to just lay down in this position all the time with my, like, flat on my back.
Cracking is fine.
I watch you do it, I was like, that's easy. It's so difficult.
The standing ones put a little too much tension at the moment on my lower back.
Like, just like if you were to...
And I feel like I can remove some of that tension by just being on my knees.
Not like a program, I'm just gonna
But,
You say something?
and then I can graduate up to the standings.
66% through this program.
Now my right foot goes numb.
Video, you're gonna have the best program in the world. Best program in the world. So next,
Dude, the other day, I did something. I was stretching this arm, doing something, and then my entire right arm
You're gonna not
had pins and needles the next day for 4 hours.
10 studies.
Like all throughout the morning.
Muscle length
Like, what the
is better
fuck?
than shorter muscle length, and we have around 5 studies showing that longer muscle lengths.
It was the it was the next day though, which was weird. When I was driving to work, I was like, why the fuck is my arm? Like, am I having a stroke?
Yes, because then you're going to get more stretch in your hamstring. So you want the seat to be as far forward as it can comfortably go.
This is like everything I don't do. Oh, and then should I
As long as it's not the left
That
arm.
will stretch the hamstrings a little bit more as long as you're maintaining that neutral lower back. If you're just rounding your lower back, it's not doing anything. If you kind of tuck your pelvis, like if you kind of think about like twerking your butt out,
Oh yeah, hammies get
right?
tight.
And now pull yourself slightly forward.
Hate my gym legs curl. It doesn't have a top pad. It's a, yeah. Dude, that's how I hurt myself on this fucking thing. Getting in and out.
Push these, Jesse.
I went to use my left arm, which I never used to get out, and I
Toward the beginning of a set,
don't know,
the end of a set, more
my muscle tightened up, and now it's all fucked.
So why would you rush the ones at the end?
I don't know, because it's painful.
It's getting better, but it's still,
You shouldn't do that. Good job.
Holy crap.
usually in the mornings, it's more tense. Like last night, it felt pretty good,
Yes.
but it's still,
Calves.
I'd love
I don't know, I've been working it with a tennis ball.
I want to make the calf work as easy as possible.
Okay.
As unskippable as possible. And so for that, I find a lot of people just like to sit down. So sit down in a leg press and do toe presses. The most common.
But hey, lessons learned. When your hamstrings are really fucking sore, and the exercise that day needs you to do hamstrings, don't fucking do them.
Rock on the balls of your feet and stop here.
Is it true that calves are all genetic? Tell me the truth.
They're heavily genetic, and they are heavily genetic because of the insertion point. So if you have higher inserting calves, it's going to be harder to get them to develop, but you can offset that by wearing high socks and doing these.
High socks.
I do these, so that's good, but I got low socks.
I should wear high socks?
Only one more day to
Sick,
All
dude.
right, day 3. we're doing
Don't train a sore muscle, correct.
biceps today. What do you think is my best muscle?
How am I supposed to reach 182 pounds?
Now,
I think I'd say chest and quads.
big push guy. or
The
something.
mirror muscles, my man.
So we're gonna start off with the most common exercise, something that destroys every Monday: barbell bench press.
I can get to. I got to 185 in my bulk last year.
Set this up for no reason.
The bench
The heaviest I've ever
is
been.
a S-tier strength and hypertrophy movement.
Got it.
I happen to think that strength also matters for hypertrophy.
And I felt that I was sufficiently thick.
S-tier exercise.
Okay.
Some people might argue that the dumbbells,
I don't know if I could have taken the bulk much further than that
I would say,
without just getting fat.
the only exercise you were going to do.
Do it better this time. Oh, okay. With drugs.
Get it stretched.
Yes.
For this one, we're going to focus on overload. We're going to do a lower rep range.
My crypto cleared today, so I have to buy that. I have to buy that today.
Heavy and focus on pressing the weight. And
It sent me an email.
we're going to focus on
7
external-
fucking
we're gonna
days.
focus on your elbow position. We're going to focus on your
They're like, no, you can't actually transfer or cash out any of your crypto
working this way or that way.
for 7 days.
Exercise,
Like, why?
execute it.
I can still trade within crypto with it, but I can't transfer it or cash it out. Like,
Let me just say,
what?
I can bench 405. Really? No.
I'm to up the dose.
What'd I tell you?
Oh yeah. Not on camera, not on camera. Let's go to 2 plates, and then I'm gonna be as
I think you need to go full RP mode, just low load, slow tempo. I think you're right.
and I'm trying to fine tune, all right?
I think you're right.
As if I am. I think
Stop laundering money, you fuck. I'm not laundering money. The steroid people are laundering money.
correct me if I'm wrong. Form can add a lot of weight to the bar.
It's incredibly technical. Small form changes could be the difference in a 225 bench and a 315 bench.
Wow.
It's kind of like the sumo deadlift in that way.
Yeah. But this counts.
I feel a little weird about doing like a cycle of steroids just because
You're impressed.
I'm gonna give you S tier, bro.
like maybe I don't truly respect people that do
Get you
steroids.
to S tier plus if you want to listen.
I'm all ears,
All right.
man.
It seems to be that you're driving through your heels. You actually want
You need an act. I do. I need a Dr. Mike to sit there and like
back.
fucking.
Really nice. I saw that motion in your feet. You're really driving properly.
But you don't respect yourself, so it's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Toe to bar.
That's it. That's what you want. The bench press can be thought of as a
I'm definitely letting it get in my head, and I need to, and for stupid reasons, I need it to not get in my head. I need to not get in my head about it.
S tier plus. Good leg drive.
S tier. No, bro. No, bro. You're no.
Really driving properly now.
He put. Okay, I mean, he's heavily weighing these rankings based on Jesse's ability to do it. I feel like.
The legs should be involved if you're going for maximum strength. Nice.
Wow, that was easy.
S tier plus.
This guy sucks.
Leg drive. Perfect, Elsie. You nailed it.
Wow.
My man. I think you could bench
Just hop every time I'm working out. Ari just hops on a Discord call and is just in the speaker.
Road to 405.
It's like, do more, pussy. What are you doing?
Right now, I'd go hit
Do
a
more.
dumbbell.
You find dumbbell what?
Bench press.
So I think
I thought he was actually ranking exercises, not like Jesse's ability to do the exercise.
Stretch. I'm gonna take these off.
I mean, if we're gonna rank the exercise itself for the purpose of where the fuck?
Biggest thing that I felt was the travel of energy from toe to bar.
that's it. That's what you want. The bench press can. They're heavily genetic.
I was like, where the fuck?
For one, you didn't quite get.
That didn't do anything.
The cable to get a really nice stretch.
Okay.
You were kind of just like a normal one. You didn't quite get fine. Okay. Does this feel good to you? Does it?
This is a lie. Dude, he did these and then he ranked it, but it's not. What?
But this counts. You're impressed.
I'm gonna give you S tier, bro.
Let's go!
I just have to.
All right, he does bench quite well. In terms of a chest exercise, all right, Jesse's ability to do the bench press, S tier. The bench press exercise as an actual exercise ranking for chest, that's a big ol' C. That's a big ol' cock, dude. C tier at best. At best. If you're trying to build a chest, don't fucking bench. Do literally any other thing with chest. I want to try camber bar bench. If you're trying to build strength, just benching strength, yeah, you gotta bench.
There's a couple things I can do to get you to S tier plus if you want to listen.
I'm all ears,
All right.
man.
It seems to be that you're driving through your heels. You actually want in your toes if you're going from plus. Good leg drive. Perfect, Jesse. You nailed it. Yeah. I think you've got it in you.
That's our next.
Marty should watch this over and over and over again.
Perfect, Jesse.
Leg drive, baby.
I think you could
I don't know why he moves his feet so much.
with your right training is all.
Oh my God.
Just plant your fucking feet.
Our next video.
Yeah. I think
Road to 405.
all right. What's next?
Oh, I wanted that video. Road to 405. I don't think it's gonna happen for me.
So I think that's a little bit redundant.
He's now doing they better fucking fix his bench.
A fly.
Exactly.
Cable fly.
How funny would it be if they said,
How would
"You're
you
good.
do cable fly?
You're good. You're fine."
Do it.
Knowing what I know now, it's day 3. I have to stretch.
Fuck
it
all
and I want
pressing,
tension
yeah.
On the stretch.
Man, you're good. You've been listening.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take these off so we can play with the ball.
Are they at the same gym? Is this a different gym? The fuck?
All right, this
This must be a different gym. Like different days, different gym.
submission.
Where's all the where's all the wood?
Trying to over-science-ify
Where's the
it,
Canada stuff?
And it's like, it just doesn't look natural to me. You're trying too hard now.
Okay.
I could imagine they did this over the course of several days. Oh, there's another room.
Okay. Does
This room?
fit to you?
There's a room back here?
Fine, if it's fine.
Behind all
Okay, in that
this
case, I
guy?
think it's fine. I'm still gonna
Ah.
put an 8 here because there's a couple things I would do differently. For one,
Trying too hard.
far enough in front of the cable to get a really nice stretch. Okay. You were kind of just like a normal stretch here, and then you were really focused.
For a very optimal and science-based and like proper chest day, would you be finished with 2 of these exercises?
Yes.
Really?
You start to see the effects of volume taper off at around 8 to 10 sets per week. As you go beyond that, it's basically junk volume. Like, you can do it, but you'll be much better off fine-tuning your technique.
You're right.
Controlling the
You were
negative
right.
more, and pushing the sets harder in like 99% of cases.
Wow.
Now that's assuming you're doing 2 push days a week. That would give you
Yes.
12 sets. As an intermediate,
You were right.
advanced level lifter, that's exactly where you want to be. Shoulders, what are you picking?
For shoulders, I want to do side raises and an overhead press.
I really like the side raises. I'm not convinced you need an overhead press.
Really?
And the reason for that is the front delts just got smoked on the bench press, and
Fuck you, Lou.
I think it's a good idea to include it from a general strength standpoint.
Fuck
shoulder
you, Lou.
standpoint, and all that kind of stuff. But if we're
Fuck you. I maintain overhead pressing is dumb as fuck.
what I would recommend for you is on your other push day, do either high incline press.
I maintain overhead pressing is stupid as fuck.
shoulder press on that day.
It is impressive as fuck though. High weight overhead pressing is impressive as fuck. That should be the actual how fucking strong are you metric,
Okay, simple fix.
not deadlift.
Better. Stop.
It should be overhead press.
Yesterday. So you got a nice upright posture, tall chest.
It shouldn't be squat. It shouldn't be bench. It shouldn't be squat. It should just be
I might have to go lighter.
Good job.
overhead press.
Now you're up to like B or A tier. Now, give me this dumbbell and
Yeah, but pressing anything over your head standing is nuts.
now hold the dumbbell up.
Despite in multiple programs having standing, yeah.
All of a sudden.
Yeah.
Now do a fly. Well, you might have to go a little
They
lighter.
JoJo pro.
Do you see how much
What
more
the
tension
heck?
you have in that stretch?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So if you want to be even more locked
I think those fucked my shoulder. Those waiter presses kind of fucked my shoulder.
This or like this?
whatever helps you feel braced. I do this. Good.
Oh, should I come here?
You get more stretch that way. Good job.
Yeah.
Good thinking. See? You're
is
ahead of me now.
insane.
Yeah. That's actually I think good for shoulders, honestly. I would do like 4
Eh.
sets there. If you can execute those sets hard,
The B-Wolf special, his high incline chest press. Yeah.
Crazy.
if you're using sloppy form and you're not controlling the negative, you have to compensate some way.
His 70-degree incline chest press.
Wow.
Next up, triceps.
Tell me how to do it, Jeff.
Oh, I want to see you do it.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, wide is nice.
Get you there. I really did.
Wide feels good actually, because you can like not really press with your triceps and just move your shoulders this way.
You controlling the negative.
I know. I'm doing so much.
And it's a pretty decent shoulder thing.
Yeah, me too. Okay, good job.
And you can add the triceps back in by as you come up, so that they don't touch
The way I actually like to set up these, so I even go a little higher.
here.
This is just
Then you
like-
press,
this is just
but you
weight
keep.
management. It's like your obliques have to work to get the weight out. And it's like you just can't go heavy enough. If you duck under
No.
here and then just
You do
stand
not.
up, it's like an eighth of a squat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now you're in position. I like to take a staggered stance. You'll be really stable that way. Not out here, so you're not like really flared.
Yeah.
And if you're really tucked, it might torque your wrists a little bit.
Okay.
So something around like maybe 30 to 40 degrees.
Okay.
Is good.
Dude, I love seeing people put the when they do those, put the cable all the way at the bottom, and they're like, like, you know, you can literally make that way easier on yourself. Just put the thing higher.
I'm used to that, my bad. Okay, so we're here. Stand
Yeah,
up.
there you go.
Stagger.
Yeah. Big stretch. Good.
I should do these, but they hurt my shoulder at the moment. I used to just love the easy bar curl.
I got you.
Line of pull feels better from the bottom. Fuck you.
I almost got you there, bro.
Man.
Maybe.
Now you have an extra
Maybe.
exercise for every body part.
That's good, dude. All these exercises I'm going to be implementing and giving them a shot. You guys can implement them as well.
I mean, they are leaning forward a little bit to get kind of the same.
Jeff for writing this program. He had no idea.
Oh.
But he just wrote everybody a free program. In return, you guys
Same line of pull, kind of.
or
Not quite, but
or both. We like both.
not quite.
But do not forget
Stay relentless.
peace.
I'm all about the skull crushers. Yeah, I'm a big fan of those now. Major back. 4 days per week? Oh, you did this one yesterday. Bigger triceps. 10 months ago? Am I gonna watch that? Fuck. Dude, I would love to live in Florida and just... I'm gonna find out where C-Bum lives in Florida. I'm gonna become his neighbor. Okay. I'm like, oh my god, you're fucking C-Bum. But I won't say that. I'll pretend like I don't know who he is. Like, oh man, you look really strong. You have like a gym in your house? I also have a gym in my house. He's like, yeah, I'm the champion. I'm actually the Olympia, the reigning champion for Mr. Olympia. I'm like, what's that? Kappa face. Act like you're the same. It's like, damn, bro, we're like the same size, dude. Hell yeah. God damn it. Oh, how great would that be? Like, holy shit, look at you, big guy. We're like, we could probably bench the same amount. Hell yeah. Yeah, we got the same stats. Like, you want to come over some? Like, I have a gym in my basement. We can like work out. It's like, I have my own gym. No shit. That's probably why you look pretty good. That explains why you look pretty good. You own your own gym. That makes sense. Like, in his mind, he's like, is this guy for real? Does he really not know who I am? Like this guy has a pretty decent physique. Does he really fucking not know who I am? Like, you're like, hey, what? Like, it's like, oh, do you, like, I'd like to see your gym sometime. Like, is it like in the area? Must be, is it like small gym? Like, no, it's not actually open to the public. It's my own thing for training. You have your own whole gym for training? You're like The Rock, dude. The Rock has his own gym for training. That's pretty crazy. Like, yeah, I'm just like The Rock. Yep. It's in Florida, where he lives. It's just a giant warehouse. He keeps a really nice car in and works out by himself. It's like, here, well, yeah, see, there's that sick fucking SS Camaro, dude.
But it's still really good. We have the same one at Revive Gym, which is down the street. But
Oh, maybe it's Revive. Is that his other gym?
next, a few things I was trying to be efficient with space. I could have
This is like his own personal warehouse gym.
open and like a real gym rather than just cramming equipment into a storage area.
And a new one.
Abductor,
You should try the Savage Pre.
silent eagle.
Oh fuck!
Don't make the same one anymore.
How that would even be funnier. You have his pre-workout. But like, do you take like any kind of like what kind of supplements do you take? Like pre-workout, creatine. Like I like creatine. I do creatine every day. Like a multivitamin, some D3, some magnesium. You know, like I'll do like a pre-workout. I got this pretty good one. Savage. I don't know why it's. I think it's supposed to be Savage. I don't know why there's a TH, but have you ever tried this stuff? It's like that's my pre-workout. Oh, you use the same one? That's cool. Sweet, yeah, that makes sense. He's like, no, that's like my, like I own. That's my pre-workout. Yeah, like I get it. Me and you use the same Are you fucking with me? Like, no, man, this is mine. I bought it today. I got it for half off because I spelled it wrong. Oh, fuck. What? That would be a phenomenal... What a long con for the bit. Like, I bought a house next to Sebum to troll Sebum about pretending that I don't know who Sebum is. Like, do you watch any YouTube videos or all like that? It's like yeah, I watch. Like, I mean, I have a YouTube. Like, yeah, I watch like Jeff Nipper and Mr. Beast, like a Mr. Beast skit. I really want this to happen. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Like, how long could it go on? Like, let it go on for like a week? Like a fucking straight week? Yeah, watch this guy, Jason Genova. He's rad. He gets a lot of shit, but, you know, he's cool. Like, he goes home. He's like, Court, have you met the neighbors yet? Like, yeah, they're really nice. I can't tell if the guy is fucking with me. Like, he clearly works out. But he has no fucking idea who I am. It's just mind blown. Like, I wouldn't look, maybe, I don't know, maybe he doesn't follow bodybuilding. It's like, but he does, though. Oh, God. It ruins his prep, and Vissers wins the Olympia. That's how we do it, dude. That's how we get Vissers to win. That's how we get Vissers to win, dude. I moved to Florida, next to Sebum. I troll him for like a fucking straight month. It mentally fucks with his head because he's like, how in the fuck? Yeah. No, he definitely does. He took me down to his gym. He has bodybuilding medals on his fucking wall. There's pictures. Like, I don't know, maybe he doesn't follow it that closely. Maybe he just, I don't know, maybe he just liked to compete the one time. He's like, no, this guy has to be fucking with me. And then it fucks with his head mentally. It fucks his whole prep up because he's like, I don't know. And you know, and then after Vissers win, I dropped the YouTube video gaslighting Sebum into believing I have no fucking idea who he is. Also, it ruined his Olympia streak. Easy content. It's just gonna cost me millions of dollars. It's fine. He spends his whole prep trying to convince you he's actually famous. Like, no, let me show you my YouTube. Can I just show you my YouTube? Like, I'm not really, I don't know. I'm not really interested in, it's like, no offense. I don't really, it's like, I'm sure it's great. I just, I don't care. Oh, God. You do this a failure every time? Man. I don't know. I don't know if that's a smart idea. I mean, you look pretty old. I mean, look at me. I mean, I'm 40. I look pretty young. I thought we were the same age. Weird. I think we only changed a couple things. Oh, God.
Combo one. Typically, you get 2 separate pieces and they work better. But this one actually works really good for adduction and abduction. So I like this a lot. You just switch the thing around, move the handle, the seat goes all the way back or forward, whatever you need to get more glute, more.
Shows me his personal gym. Like, man, you've bought all this? You must like this is the gym? No, I have a different gym that like it's like a public gym. Man, it must be really doing really well if you can afford a whole fucking gym setup.
Adductors, so it feels really good. I also have a sled, which I have only used like 3 times in my life. But
Good.
over toes guys said this is good for your knees. So if my knees ever get fucked up, I have it on deck. Seated calf machine, super simple.
I mean, you should be doing it before your knees get fucked up.
Something I never had at one of my gyms.
Chris, you shouldn't wait for your knees to get fucked up to then do the knees over toe stuff. You should be doing the knees over toe stuff so that your knees don't get fucked up.
This is the gym Leco piece right here. But, tibia machine. I've been doing this a lot more.
Oh, you like sell equipment to gyms? Man, that'd be a cool job. I guess you must travel a lot.
Tibias as well as calves. So
Dude,
I got a
gaslighting C-bomb would be the funniest fucking shit.
but that it is what it is. Also strategically by the bay door. I have all my dumbbells over here. A couple benches scattered around.
It's like, this has to be a troll. Are you trolling me?
Have
What's that?
5-pound increments
What do you
all
mean
the way
trolling you?
to 50 pounds, and then when I get over
Fishing?
50, I get to 60.
Do you like fishing?
By 10. Because I typically don't do 115s or 125s or anything like that. If you have Justin, he'd give me shit for that because he wants to go up by 2.5 pound increments, so he's trying to get me dumbbells that are a little bit.
This is my neighbor, Chris.
But you know what?
He's like a personal trainer or something. I don't know. He's big as fuck, though.
But for the time being, I just wanted to use heavier weight.
He's just like,
to
why?
dumbbells that I didn't need, so I went up by 10 pounds instead of 5. Also, very important to
A year in. No, I'm kidding. I knew exactly who you were the whole time. I actually moved
repowered
next to you on purpose so I could do this whole bit. It's been great. He's like, I fucking hate you. Like, oh, it was all in good fun, Chris. I lost my streak. You were mentally in my head. You're like, hey man,
Everyone has a different name for them.
you gotta break a mental workout. You gotta work out your mind as much as your body, bro.
This Nautilus one and the Prime one are the 2 best ones. This is the one I got, the Nautilus one. And it lets you do like bicep curls, flies, whatever you want. I have a bench in front, and you can adjust it, the width and the angle of it, just a little bit bigger than the 8 stack.
I don't know why.
I need an 8 stack
Hello?
machine, so
Yeah. And they went potties. And they went potties. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, well, I'm moving near Wesley now. Bye. You're like, see? Smart. Pretend like you don't know who he is. Pretend like you have no idea who Wesley is. How am I going to do that, man? I literally competed against him in the Olympia. I don't know.
put my foot on the clutch, turned it on, stepped out of it, and it launched.
Amnesia?
The whole
So you hit your head. I don't fucking know.
So this whole machine is a little twisted because I crashed my car into it. And it was a really sad day. All I did was lose a bench.
Yeah, big fan. Terrence Ruffins better than you.
So it is what it is.
But big fan.
Nothing
Big
else
fan.
special over
Like,
here. There's no AC in this gym. So I have all these big ass fans. I have 1 on the ceiling, 2 on the floor.
Brutally critique his posing. You're like, yeah, I got this nice mirror here so I can pose. It's pretty sweet. Dude, let's see your side chest, dude. I bet you got a pretty good side chest. Just start ripping apart his posing. He's like, yeah, I'm not a very good poser, actually.
This one saves my
He does admit he's a shit poser.
Summer, I'm already sweating just talking. Calvin's gonna break his camera. Moving on, I got a squat rack.
Squat rack?
Squat rack. I got the landmine, squat rack, dip machine and everything in here. I don't have a bench press in here at all, like a regular incline or flat bench press. So if
He
I
was in a
want
mood in
to
that
run
video.
close to whatever, I'll just put a bench in
Yeah.
here. Again, I want it to be really functional with my space.
I mean, it made sense, to be honest, because he was going, like,
And arm machines. I don't have a lot of arm machines. This is currently
posing doesn't matter,
the machine
confirmed.
for Dip Atlantis piece. This machine.
I mean, you just have to be okay at it if your physique is god tier.
On the cable machine right now, but I put a gym pin.
You just have to be able to kind of do it.
I think I have another like overhead extension Atlantis one that I ordered forever ago and just taken fucking a year to deliver. It is what it is.
I mean, it would be pretty annoying going to a public gym trying to work out.
Feels really fucking good, but if you have long arms, you lose
Even though like a lot of these Olympia guys go to pretty niche gyms that are fairly expensive, and it's like you're just gonna get just crowded by people. It would get annoying. I totally understand why he would want to have his own fucking. I'm surprised it took him this long to have his own gym.
Bent over rows are great, but
Let's do a selfie mid-set. I can't, man.
Isolate your back instead of hips, hip hinge, getting all that out of there. This machine is incredible for it. And this Jim Lecco piece is good for tall people at least, and I really like this one. It works great.
One day, Ari, we can have a gym like this.
This piece right here, the Star Trek,
And my house is on one side, and your house is on the other side.
for a flex leverage horizontal row, just like this. Also, the prime plate loaded one is really
We
good.
meet in the gym. We meet in the center.
This is similar to the flex leverage one. It's an old school one.
It's just
I'd never tried it before. But
there's
it
just a kitchen and a bedroom on each side of the gym.
Try this one, see if you like it, and I loved it. So
A single bathroom in the gym.
obviously, all
Like, now we live here.
pure muscle and fitness on it.
Where do you guys watch television?
I didn't want to partner with.
I don't know. We got a couple of leg machines here. We just sit in this and turn it on the TV on the wall.
And they all wanted me to only have their equipment in here, and I just didn't want to do that. So Pure hit me up and like, yo, we'll help you build your gym. We'll source it for you. And I was like, fuck it, sweet, let's do
That's
it.
a
And they let me
big
get all the pieces I wanted. So that was really
overhead
cool.
space.
So this is a really cool piece, kind of an older one. But onto the cooler pieces. This Nautilus Super Pullover machine. This is one of the OG
Like,
ones you see in Dorian.
single me
And so
would try to buy a warehouse, and then like, do you see how there's so much space? Like, this is pretty common in Alaska. People will buy these warehouses to put like their plane or their boat and a bunch of other, like, I don't know, like they'll put like a whole auto shop, and then they'll just they'll build an apartment in one of the upper spaces, and like they'll even bring out it further, so it's like still has a high ceiling, but they'll put a whole house and they'll just live in it. Single me would do that, and this would just be a gym.
fuck it, sweet, let's do it. And they let me get all the
It's like, where do you live? In my fucking gym?
So this is a really cool piece.
Like, what?
This is an older one. But onto the
Why are we? Where's your house? In this industrial park?
Pullover machine.
What?
This is the OG ones you see in Dorian Yates' Blood and Guts.
Texas, yeah. I'm sure that happens quite a bit in Texas.
I've been using a lot. I needed this in my gym because
Washington, Texas, Oregon,
so it's really cool. These old changes.
pretty much anywhere where there's rednecks.
They just look old school and rough and tough, and they feel great. They just don't make machines like they used to. I feel like they used to have like engineers and physiotherapists, kinesiologists building machines, and they all work so well.
Building machines.
Love all the old machines. This machine, I like the straight up and down ones. A lot of Smith machines.
See what? I do like the straight up. Is your Smith machine isn't straight up and down, right? It has a slight angle to it, if I recall correctly. I'm here temporarily, taking a break from your work. Nice. God, this guy's a fucking unit. Holy shit. I'm bald. Hey, look, it's Ari, dude. I'm bald. Full back workout. So you have an hour? Where was that Callum? I wanted to do this one. No, this guy. I didn't want to be ordinary. How long is this? An hour 40? I don't have time for that bullshit. If you squint, it is Ari. That's why I was like, wait, is this Ari? And then I was like, no, that's Sebum. Never mind. Arms are the same size. Is this Ari when he did that cosplay for Ben? It only takes. Oh, Tosh.0 has a snake expert. Spring cut day 71. I just need like 500 milligrams test, a little tren. You don't need any tren. You really don't need tren. If you have the money, there's no reason to pay for tren.
The future's coming. The future's
Just
coming
use
fast.
more Primo.
We can predict to it or adapt to it. But there's been an upgrade. There's been a little field testing upgrade to the training. You know, I'm talking cybernetics. I'm talking biometrics. I got an Apple Watch. But
You got an Apple Watch.
Gear to burning more calories.
It's just him in his car. Jesus. Just 10 minutes of him in his car?
No lift off or nothing.
Is that Terrence Howard? Oh no. It's fucking some other fat guy.
Like when I'm ready for it, just hold on to it. Just help the whole time.
315. You'd think he could do more. Just random gym pro NPC. Dude, if he suicide grips this. 315 incline? Fuck. And touch your chest. See, why doesn't he touch? That's as low as he's getting. Hello? This is why his chest sucks, dude. I maintain he has he has small muscle bellies for his chest, but he also has zero inner chest development. So it makes it look even smaller when he's like, so he has to do this all the time in his posing to like crunch in his chest to make it look bigger. One of his common critiques, Samson tried to tell him. That's why I say he is not coachable. I have no idea how this guy trains. I just thought he fucking... I've really never seen any of his training videos. I've only ever seen him standing in front of a mirror saying, let's check the pump. Or him in his car. This way he has big... He's just all tricep. He's Ari benching, dude. I mean, he's getting... Whoa. I mean, I guess this shoulder... This arm's getting way lower. Like, if this one was, like... That's... Dude, that's like 3 inches off his chest. That one's a little lower. That's pretty... That's fairly close, I guess. I try to pay attention to my elbow angle because I have silly long arms. You have to fully contract or else your chest will be like Sam's. It's true though. He's just pushing up. He's not pushing... He's not trying to squeeze the bar in. Can't if you're not trying to squeeze the bar together. This is why I maintain bench is a C tier exercise at best, because even when you're doing it properly.
I was trying to do as many solid reps as I could. And just kind of go through the process of feeling that fucking tension the whole time. He's straight up my...
I mean, he would probably benefit more by doing this with a single arm, but yeah. Look at this front delta. Yeah. I mean, it is. It's just...
One more.
You know what? He's bigger than you, okay? How dare you critique him? So many from Hostile and elsewhere have offered to help. He just doesn't... I thought he got sponsored by Hostile and they were going to coach him. And they are... I thought they were coaching him now. Or no.
But after one feeler rep, I think this is going to be fucking pretty cool.
I'm sure he probably doesn't engage with online. He doesn't.
I have a little bit more of an open mind toward the decline press. Because I know...
Just every comment is bro, please.
I'm hitting my whole pack at once. Now, I'm not going to stop doing melee incline. But some decline shit, especially later in the workout...
I would be an IFBB pro on gear, so everyone can shut the fuck up. It's true.
Doing that for a while anyway, so
No lies told. No lies told. Actually, though. No lies told. The fuck? Who does he think he is, Marty?
One more.
Is he having a fucking seizure pushing that? What the fuck did I just watch, bro? Wow, I kind of expected more. I didn't realize how terribly he trained. Jesus Christ.
Incline kind of flies. Really want you to use a lot of front. It'll be more like
Oh, I can't wait for this.
You're definitely spoiled. You should have a bigger chest.
Yeah, I had no idea. I've never. I figured he was doing things okay,
Serious squeeze.
but
Serious squeeze.
I never watched his. This is the first thing I've ever watched that wasn't a short. That's him flexing or in his car.
Hit the shit and then,
He's just, yeah, he's definitely just juiced.
oh, you better son.
I'm not.
Let's close down.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not even. I only ever see shit like this.
if there's a touch extra freakiness, it's due to the fact that all the fucking muscles that get inside of me are now full of a little.
This is a prime example of he trains because he likes training.
all the
Yeah.
carbs and sugars and water. So let's
What is that? Like, he has very small chest muscles. And I'm not saying, like, in terms of overall, I'm saying, like, genetically, his chest is just small. And it doesn't help that he. I mean, he's got a lot of top. What's going on here?
let's run through a couple classics here.
Yeah, that's why. Like, he doesn't have. I don't think he's gonna go far if he wants to compete in bodybuilding. He doesn't have a great shape. He just doesn't. He's just big. Like, some people are just fucking big and have no shape. Like, that looks okay. His chest is just, like, undersized for the rest of his body.
Oh my goodness.
His pot, yeah, he's very much
Honestly, the
shoulders
midsection is
forward.
probably where everything's looking the craziest right now. Even just sitting in like kind of a relaxed front.
I mean, if he stops fucking training,
Reno fucking separated.
like, most of this, and really focuses more on getting a little bit wide, like, I think his lats are fine for his size currently.
Oh man. Well, Walmus lean.
They could be wider, though.
Myself to, chest poses.
I mean, he's very much, it constantly looks like he's just like this.
If I can even do a fucking side tricep.
I mean, he used to be a gymnast and a diver, so I understand, like, the shoulder forward, like, I have the same issue, but, like, I've been trying to fix it because a lot of our stuff is, like, shoulders rolled forward. I wonder what's heart and liver look like. They're holding on for dear life right now, dude. Yeah, terrible back.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Where's his rear delts? Exactly. This side's got some. This side, a little bit. I think you're right, Lou. He is uncoachable. If Hostile has given up on him, then yeah. I mean, I've heard rumblings that he doesn't train properly, but not in the sense that he's doing extra, like, I didn't think it was like that. I thought it meant he just likes to go in the gym and lift big heavy weights all the time, and people are like, you can't do that, you got to do other things. I love critiquing guys who are clearly bigger than me. Hell yeah, dude.
Holy fuck, dude. Alright. I think chest is now adequately pumped, and I can get out of here. So, okay, wait, no. All right, now we can roll. All right, I can't help myself. One more.
Wasn't a bad shot. Yeah, it's just not great. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, actually. Two 277 Fury. Quad day. You posted a video? Oh, it's peak week.
Drink it up, water champ.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I don't. He eats more than 1,600 calories. The fuck is he talking about? I don't know, maybe depletion week. He eats almost nothing. I don't know. Yeah, just I love that one. This guy's bigger than you. Maybe you should shut the fuck up. Like, just because you're bigger than somebody doesn't mean you actually know what you're doing. Case in point, Sam fucking Sulek. Down 1,600 from bulking calories. This is 1.5 weeks out, so this is during peak. Wait, when was this? 2 years ago? Yeah.
The control and equal moment of truth of how
Oh, I've seen this video.
the mic wasn't turned on. I'm losing my mind, and he's the one forgetting things. Unacceptable. But hour of cardio to do today, some abs, and yeah. But I'm gonna take you through what my breakfast is. So every single morning, I start with a big glass of water and ice. It's filled with ice right now. I was starting to make it before, but I do 1 scoop of daily greens in there. I do 1 scoop of the GI product, and I do
Revive.
1 scoop of glutamine. This has honestly been helping my digestion.
Yeah, I saw him pose with the RP guys. He looks
I'm not gonna go into depth, but this has been
not great, dude.
digestion a lot.
Not fucking great.
It tastes really good to have like a chocolate drink. I also put in a scoop of fiber. I'm eating a little bit less veggies right now, just like trying to cut everything out, but I'm still trying to keep my fiber in, so I put this supplement in. This is one of Courtney's like bougie, fancy fiber.
Yeah, this is like
This is my message to Revive or one of you.
this is like his start of his peak week like depletion. He like starts really low,
And drink it.
and then he tapers up the calories slowly until it's time to carb back up.
There's a lot of ice in there on purpose. So I
It's
just
not
let
a
it sit while
it's
I
not a
make my
bad
eggs, and then
method.
make my eggs
That's got to be brutal though.
more and then eat it all.
So I'm not sure what his full cutting calories were before this, but it was definitely higher than 1,600, and then it's just like shock down to 1,600, and then he's probably tapering up to, I don't know, pre-carb load, probably his size, close to 3,000 calories probably. Still in a deficit. I mean, what EDE? I don't know how old. What is he? 27? Fuck. On stage, he's 240. Was he 6'2", 6'1"? How tall is he? Fuck, I don't know. 5. Yeah. He's probably going to like 3,000. Still in a deficit. Yeah, see, I was right. I was fucking right. God, I know it. God, I'm so good at this. I'm so fucking good at this. Hey, that's my chest. That's my side chest. Look how good it looks. That's actually from Dominican Republic. I took that picture in Dominican Republic. The lighting beneath the sink in those rooms were kind of OP. I just found a protein cookie that is 10 grams fat, 20 grams carbs. Brand, please. Please do not skimp out on your protein loving brethren. My Protein X cookie. My Protein extra cookie. Oh my god, performance cookie. Chocolate orange? That's actually probably so good. If it tastes like the chocolate orange that you get on Christmas. Ooh. Cookies and cream, double chocolate, oat raisin, Rocky Road, white chocolate almond. I would like these in freedom money, please. Not loser dollars. I do make my own protein cookies, and they... the problem is I only make protein cookies in prep, and I'm so mentally exhausted from doing it that I don't continue to make them and perfect the recipe. And I should do it when I'm not in prep, right? But I don't ever crave shit like that, not in prep. So, like, what? Why? Like I have a whole cupboard above my fridge that is nothing but baking stuff and boxes of baked goods that I can make and turn into protein stuff. Want to make a real run for IFBB Pro Card in 2025? Masters Pro? Maybe, yeah, actually, though. This sounds like an ad for gear. Yes. I have to poop finally. I do, actually. 38 grams of protein. It's not lying. It's not fucking lying. Per serving. Oh, okay. There's the lie. There's the lie, dude. Per 100 grams. Oh, wait. Never mind. Per serving, it's 38. Per 100 grams, it's 50 grams. Okay, they tricked me there. Servings per container, 75 grams sample. Okay. I do want this. This does look good. Chocolate orange that's Rocky Road. No, I hate oat raisin. Get the fuck out of here. No. Cookies and cream. This is a cookie. How are you gonna make a cookies and cream cookie, dude? That's just an Oreo. I think I'm gonna order a box. Do it. Do it. What were those? What were those ones we got in the airport? Those protein bars. I ate them on my drive home. I forgot to eat them on the plane. And on my drive home from the airport, I ate all three. They weren't terrible. Yeah, the no cow. The flavors that I got weren't terrible. But I did understand the grittiness part. It didn't bother me though. I was like, that's fine. Damn, they didn't have this flavor. Shit. I had peanut butter which one? I had peanut butter chocolate, salted caramel. That one was actually really good. Here's another one I had. Birthday cake? I think I had birthday cake. Yeah. It was like these three. I had this one, and they were all pretty good. Taste-wise, they just were kind of sandy. Nothing better than a Hudson newsstand $6 protein bar. Hell yeah. But those almond ones were, you said, were really good. I was gonna get one of those, and I was like, nah, I'll get 3 of these ones. White chocolate and white chocolate macadamia is OP, dude. That is an OP flavor. Do I want to make a real run for a program? I kind of do, yeah. It's gonna be weird. I have a 2-week vacation in May. I have a lot of vacations the first 6 months of the year. So if I do compete next year, I am not planning on stepping on a stage until fall at the earliest. Because also, I still do kind of want to compete at Arnold Am. And it's a lot easier to make a national run, to make a national qualification at the end of the year. And then compete at the Arnold like 2 months later. That's much easier than sitting around for 4 months 2 days ago. I want to do something this summer. Like summer or like September San Diego summer. Not TwitchCon. I don't know what would we do. What would we do? I mean, I could hang out in Rhode Island. Fuck it. Fuck yeah. Get ourselves on. Rent ourselves a boat. Find Jaws. Just got a dope gym membership. I need to go get a gym membership. I don't want to. But I feel like my back and my legs will thank me. If I just do it for like 3 months. You definitely need to get out of the house. You're like... Cabin fever is real, dude. They were these ones. Weren't they these? Bear Bells? Yeah, they were these. Bear Bells protein bar. Apparently these are fucking so good. And I'm mad I didn't actually buy one because I opted for a third no-cow one instead of one of these. And I already said, he's like, I should have eaten this one last because this no-cow is ass. And he said this one was good. I mean, just the feel of them when I picked it up, I was like, this has to be good. There's no way this isn't good. That's what he said. He was like, this is like a Snickers. We had one at we bought protein bars at the airport, but they had no cow in this one. And initially I grabbed this. And then he's like, oh, they got more over here. And they had more flavors with the no cow. And I was going to get 2 no cows and one of these. And then I was like, I'll just get the fucking third no cow flavor instead of this one. And mistakes were made. Mistakes! But I also did have that burrito, so didn't really need more food. Yeah, these look good, dude. Fuck. These are cheaper too. 12 pack, $28.99. I might have to buy them. The no cow is like eating flavored cherry. It was like it was like sand. It had a sand texture. They weren't terrible. They tasted okay. It was just like the texture was sandbar. I was just talking about those ISO Pure drinks the other day. I haven't seen them since 2014. Isopure. Do I know what you're talking about? Isopure. I don't know what this is. It's pure. Oh, yeah. Okay. The fruit flavored clear Isopure ready to drink. I don't think this is the brand I keep seeing though. It might be. Maybe it is. I don't know. I keep seeing them in Instagram. Clear fruity protein powder. No, I don't recognize. I mean, I recognize 1UP, but this isn't what I'm thinking of. Muscle Tech. Fucking Muscle Tech. Whoa, bro. Fruity Prevel's flavor? Dude. Has anybody tried the NutriCost protein? No. It is significantly cheaper than Optimum Nutrition. And they have some pretty decent flavors, and they come in 5-pound buckets. But it's just isolate versus Optimum Nutrition is like a, I don't know, isolate, concentrate, and something else blend. Isopure, you're probably thinking of PRPT 2.0. A little annoying we have so many options. Like, for fuck's sake, there's two. I mean, dude, if you're ever curious, you can go to protein.com. Everything says... What the fuck? How about you spell properly, you idiot? No, that's maybe not protein.com. Proteinpowder.com. If you go to proteinpowder.com, you can just fucking... You can compare two different brands. I mean, this says like 90 out of 88, but the only real reason this went above is because this had a much better value for the cost because it's so much cheaper. But yeah, this has a different... This is just isolate. This has isolate, concentrate, and whey peptides, but I don't need the whey peptides, I don't think. You can get regular whey NutriCost. I didn't see that. It kept giving me only this version. Yeah, see, it keeps giving me isolate powder. Whey isolate powder. Whey protein. Okay, wait. Maybe you can only get it. Okay, see, Amazon wasn't pulling this up. Concentrate? What the fuck, dude? Can I just order all three and then blend it myself? Got him. I currently use a lot of NutriCost. I use NutriCost. I use NutriCost EAAs, and then a lot of my vitamins and stuff are from NutriCost. Creatine I use bulk supplements because it comes in like a huge fucking bag. And currently whey. Okay. They have flavored creatine? Bro, who the fuck needs flavored creatine? Just snort that shit like cocaine. Bone broth protein. They make peanut butter powder? Holy shit. Wow. That's fun. Son of a bitch. Creatine gummies? I don't know, dude. It's like, just take your fucking, like, what? That's what I mean. It's like, I don't, it's like, why do people need ready to drink? Yeah, dude, people are retarded. People are ready to drink, dude. Fancy gummies, dude. Lift. Eat, lift, Fent, dude. I want to make that shirt so bad. Yes, it is. It's so great. Eat, lift, Fent. Oh my god. Fenting hard, fam. Like a part of me wants to make it, but a part of me also doesn't want to make it because, you know, I'm on that, I'm on that elf stack, dude. Eat, lift, vent. Oh, Jesus. God. I want to try this 1-Up shit. This is so expensive, though. The 1-Up, I keep seeing these lately. These guys have some nuts flavors, dude. Dude, orange creamsicle? Get the fuck out of here. God, unicorn donut? Damn. I don't know what a unicorn donut is, but banana caramel? Ugh. Get fucked. $50. I bet this is only a pound, too. This is probably a 2-pound thing. Not even. Yeah, two pounds. Yeah. 2 pounds for $50, dude. Yo, by the way, Isolate from NutriCost told me it was good. I will. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm Michael Caine. And I'll fucking do it. I have it. I mean, I have it in my cart because I also have this 4 terabyte Western Digital solid state drive. What flavor I was gonna get? I don't remember what flavor I was gonna get. NutriCost whey protein. I don't want the isolate. Do you actually want the isolate? Grass-fed whey protein? What the fuck? Do you actually want the isolate? Yo, the Batman. Yo, the Batman. Master Bruce. Come now, Master Bruce. What's the point of all them push-ups if you cannot lift a log? Ari only uses grass-fed, bruh. $69.95 for 5 pounds of peanut butter, baby. Peanut butter. Oh, that's what I was getting. Peanut butter chocolate. I feel like isolate makes me poop. I don't like it. Isn't isolate better for people with dairy issues? Supposedly. Right, let's see what flavors they got. Hello, Jason. Salted caramel. See, I was just gonna get strawberry and chocolate peanut butter. This is way more expensive than it was. No, this is the same, 65. Because Optimum Nutrition is like 85 right now. Amazon Basics fucks. Really? Like they make protein now? That makes sense. Whey protein. Man, you know what fucking protein sucks hard ass? Bodybuilding.com's brand protein. When they started making their own supplements and pushing their own supplements, that website went downhill hard. Amazon Basics makes my SARMs. Yeah, bodybuilding.com. When they started making their own supplements and they started pushing their own supplements that were garbage, like their own protein was shit. No, it wasn't nearly as good as on. Like, so, like there was a bunch of people that like got it, I don't know, analyzed, and they're like, this is garbage protein. Everyone figured out how to get shit blends and slap a label on it. Yeah, that's what bodybuilding.com did. We need to make a new bodybuilding.com. Ape.com. Everything is banana flavor because Ari is slightly allergic to bananas. So everything's banana nut, banana chocolate, banana cream. Like, why is everything fucking banana flavor? Ape, duh. Yeah, it was literally, yeah, 60 is like, it was, ugh. And they got their shit together. Amazon, grass-fed whey protein isolate powdered unflavored, 2 pounds. Currently unavailable. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. 0 fat, 1 gram of carbs, 25 grams of protein. Holy fuck. Why is it unavailable? It says unavailable. Do they not make it anymore? Maybe they don't make it anymore. What about this whey protein isolate from bulk supplements? I've thought about getting this. It's just an unflavored powder. £44 of whey protein isolate, 90% powder. Hell yeah, dude. Now we're fucking talking, bro. Boom, dude. $524. 44 pounds, dude. And then I just have to buy flavor. Like, I know where you can buy a powdered, like this powdered flavor. It's pretty cheap. Winning. World Primate. Mazuri. Exotic animal nutrition. Holy fuck. What? This is what we're eating now? This is what we're eating now, guys. For ape.com. Gorilla soy pellets, dude. Like, do you want? We should buy some and make a funny video. Do you want to be an ape? All right, we don't want this. Get our protein bars instead. It's just a banana with like a cheese on it. There's cheese and protein. Just throw some stevia and flavor drops when it's mixed. Yeah. No, like I know how to. I've done extensive research into how to make my own supplements because I want to, for my own my own financial reasons of just not of spending. Because if I like this, for instance, $525 for 20 kilograms of 90% protein powder, and then all the other stuff to mix with this would be about another $150. So I'm looking at $675 for my own protein powder. That would end up in total being close to 50 pounds of protein powder. Way cheaper. Yeah. So like after everything's mixed, 50 pounds, I've spent $675, roughly, maybe a little less. What the fuck? Okay, we can't press that button, apparently. Fuck. 13.50 a pound. I could probably get it cheaper. It might, the extra stuff might not be $150 worth. It's probably cheaper than that. You don't need a lot of the powdered flavoring. So. Unflavored. You like technically you could just get this, you know, bathtub trend. Let's go, dude. I probably could become a chemist, right? How to make steroids. How to make testosterone. Nope. Nope. How to make. Step 1. Dissolving androstenedione in a mixed solvent system, which is 4 to 14 times heavier than the androstenedione in weight, and cooling the mixture minus 10 degrees Celsius. Step 2. Excellent. Testosterone synthesis. Accept all these cookies. All right. We got it. We got it, dude. Here's how we do it. Here's how we win the game. Did this fucking... Oh, well. Here's how we win the game. You know? All right. I think that's all for me today. So I gotta go... Got it. All right, we're making our own bathtub test, dude. We're doing it. Fuck you, Will Smith. Little bitch. How's that cuck chair taste? The man who would be God. This for fast growth. Is he true? Is there lies told here?
Concentric and then dump. Concentric and then dump. For muscle growth.
I'm gonna poo while this is running.
Super quick. If you are new to the channel and you have not yet subscribed, I'm Dr. Mike Israel. I am a professor of sport and exercise science. I'm a competitive bodybuilder. I'm a competitive Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
I like how there's a shake weight.
Co-founder of RP and the co-creator
There's a shake weight back here.
hypertrophy training app and the
Science me, Batman.
diet.
Yeah.
Also a Lamborghini enthusiast. I have 73 Lamborghinis. I am a man of many butlers. I believe I have 156 butlers, though it's not exactly.
I'm not your butler.
And this channel here that you're watching is designed to teach you about how to train, how to eat, how to recover, and how to get the body you want with the smallest amount of BS. And for those of you who are already
I
subscribed,
thought he was going to say smallest amount of work.
join our members area, folks. I need money. Lamborghinis are unfortunately not free, despite me messaging my congressman about it incessantly. The hell are we talking about? On to the topic. Repetition speed is also known as cadence.
Cadence.
Define cadence in hypertrophy training with a 4-part definition.
I will become Darth
One,
Cadence, dude.
how quickly you do the eccentric lowering part of the exercise.
Does my titties look good today?
Is it what you do with the bottom pause? Is it a quick reversal, or is it slow? Is there a pause? Next is how you handle the concentric, pushing back up. Is it quick? Is it intermediate? Is it really slow? And then lastly is how you handle the top pause.
Sad bicep sad. Oh, that's a good one.
Do you wait and lock out? Do you take a breath in? How do you handle every single section of that lift? That is a holistic discussion of cadence, in this case specifically for hypertrophy. We've talked about it in strength regards at other times in this channel.
Gyno, dude.
Just about muscle growth. How quickly
Just kidding.
should you move the weights?
I don't know if Gyno.
Any of these phases, any of these 4, top, eccentric, bottom, concentric, top again, can be between 0 seconds long-ish, almost instant, and even up to 6 seconds long, which has been vetted in the scientific literature as being generally roughly able to promote hypertrophy. That was cold earlier. Ta-da! Oh no, I'm bald. So because we have these giant
I feel like that would hurt my
question
bicep
marks,
if I
how
did
long
that.
should these phases be? We would like ideally to have some rules that can lead to the best outcomes for muscle growth for each one of these phases. So let's take them one at a time. First, the eccentric, the lowering process. In most cases, it seems that some control
I was
is
gonna
better
shit.
than no control, for at least one reason. The eccentric contraction of muscles, the contraction of your muscles as they are being lengthened, is hypertrophic. It promotes muscle growth. So if we just dump the bar in our chest, for example, the muscles aren't very active or active at all during that time. You're kind of missing half of the repetition of growth. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We definitely want to keep some kind of slowing in the eccentric just for the activity by itself. Now, there is good muscle growth to be had just by activating muscle growth in general, but the eccentric phase specifically, that lowering, seems to have a very good hypertrophic yield. It grows muscle. Currently, we can't say it grows any more muscle in the concentric phase, but the best guess is that it grows a little bit more, unit for unit. However, there's another big advantage. When you are concentrically contracting muscles, shortening them against resistance, like the coming up part of the bench, it requires a lot of nervous system stimulus to make that happen, and you get quite a bit of muscle growth out of every single rep. So the nervous system fatigue you generate is here, and the muscle growth you generate is here. For the eccentric phase, it's been shown time and time again that the amount of nervous system activity to lower a weight is some small fraction of the amount it takes to raise the weight. Eccentric muscle contraction seems to occur more at the muscle level and not at the nerve level as much. Your nerves are like, hey, just slowly lower this, and your muscles kind of do the rest of the work, which means they get a really good stimulus, but the nervous system caused and mediated fatigue is lower for eccentric reps. So that's an argument in saying that if you're going to break up every part of a rep into what gives you the best ratio of stimulus to fatigue, just on nervous system tiredness alone, the eccentric phase isn't one you want to skip, because potentially the stimulus to fatigue ratio of the eccentric part might be a little bit higher than even we would predict than the concentric, which is kind of sweet. I don't want to say it's free gains, but man, it's like real cheap.
Free gains, he said so.
It's like you go to the airport,
Free
you're not hungry,
fucking
you
gains.
go, normally the burrito costs $15, but there it costs $5. You're like, I mean, I don't want a burrito ideally, but fucking $5 for this thing, normally $15. I'll take one. Just the same way, yeah, you can just crank concentric and then dump, concentric and then dump. You can do that, and it'll grow your muscle. But missing out on the eccentric phase seems to be you're missing out on some really, really good stuff.
I always talk about shit. I'm the fastest shit in the West, dude.
Situation.
And now that I live on this side of the Mississippi, I'm the fastest shit in this whole United States, dude.
You're much less likely to get hurt than if
Oh, I
you
wiped.
rapidly lower the weight,
I always
especially
wipe.
if it's not under control.
Always
All
wipe.
those things together gets us somewhere to the point.
Dude, I shit faster than I wipe.
Share a best practices idea with you, and that is you should have eccentric control on every single repetition of muscle growth training.
Look, I spent
Should last
years,
between roughly
not
1
really years,
and 3
I spent
seconds.
16 months
1 second eccentric, which is
developing
up,
the speed shit, okay?
or you can have as many as 3 seconds.
Because when they tell you, hey, you got 30 seconds to poop, you're like,
Push,
huh?
1, 2.
You figure it out, dude.
Anything between 1 and 3 seconds generally
figure it
seems to
out.
be like a good answer.
You don't poo until you absolutely have
We've
to.
done this in research.
You're like, it's
You
ready.
get near maximum results for muscle growth
Then,
by going up to as many
You
as
get that
6
shit on deck,
just on the eccentric.
go into the bathroom,
One,
drop your pants,
2, 3,
let it
4,
go,
5,
you let it rip.
do it right here.
Like a fucking
It's all
aircraft
the
carrier.
time.
You're just like,
You can
go,
do that and get great
go,
gains,
go, go,
but
go.
you gotta follow two
And then you
rules.
wipe and you're done.
Screwed. 1, you got to get close to failure. If your eccentrics are slow enough,
I think it's just from
at some
years
point
of
you've done 10
pegging.
reps and you're like, I guess I'm done, but you got to get close to
Man
failure.
took
But
trauma
if let's say
dumping
it's 10 reps,
literally.
the 9th concentric.
Yes. I do enjoy
Because otherwise, If you slowly lower weight enough,
Cadence
the
reps.
perceived difficulty of that can be
Because I can do like
quite severe. And it
185
turns out you're like 5 or 6 reps away from failure. You could
for a
have been
lot.
going at the
And if
slower
I do it with
longer,
cadence
you
reps,
have to use such a light amount of weight
10
that
is
you can
enough.
always just crank more reps, but you don't because
And
you're
it's
not
10 185 is very
You're
light.
training so far away from failure, we already know from good anything much further than 4 or 5
Same with
reps away
belt
from
squat.
failure just doesn't cause a whole lot of muscle growth. We really want to make sure, like, if you're gonna go that slow in the eccentrics,
Guess what,
still make sure
motherfucker?
you're powering
That's
up
gonna be your
enough
future.
enough
As long as I get big, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Don't quit any
As
early.
long as I get bigger than Brodero.
The second thing you have to consider if you're doing these very long
Ari wants me to be bigger than that
the
guy.
load on the bar is heavier than roughly your 30 rep max, because people will say like, okay, 6-second eccentric, okay, dope. I'm gonna do a set of 15 reps, okay. But for traditional rep maxes, in which the reps are basically done at just a very quick cadence, anytime, 225 bench press test for the NFL.
Please,
Something like
thanks.
that.
Because look what happened when you did that leg day. All that tempo stuff,
30
you
rep
blew up.
max with normal
Yeah.
cadence. And you take that set and you modify it to, instead of 1-second
Yeah.
eccentrics, 6-second eccentrics. You have just made every single rep 6 seconds longer. You cannot do your 30 rep max for 30 reps anymore. The real question is, how many reps can you do it for? It depends on a few factors: endurance, practice, and really, is it really 6 seconds on the eccentric? What the lift is, which muscle groups. But generally speaking,
Oh yeah, I work from home Monday, Wednesdays now.
at your
Get
at least 30
fucked!
which is to say,
11 a.m. stream incoming Monday, Wednesdays. Yeah, bitches.
15 reps. That's
I just
probably
want you to
close
not be
30
victim
rep
weight.
max.
I don't know. Some guy Thursday night said I look like I weigh 200 pounds.
18, 19, 20 reps with 6-second
I'm like,
eccentrics.
don't
now
fluff my
lifting a
dick,
weight
bro.
that is
Don't you
substantially lighter
fluff
than your
my
traditional
dick.
30 rep max, which means it's not heavy enough to
That guy
as
was
robust
fucking
stimulate
blind.
growth as weights that are heavier.
No.
So my
Most people think I weigh
recommendation
185.
is make sure that you know
Most people are very
as
surprised
far
to
as rep
hear that I
range
do not
traditional
even weigh
weights.
170.
So if you're trying to do really slow eccentrics on pull downs, before you put your working weight for pull down,
But most people are
ask
also
yourself, is this
stupid.
heavier than my
So
30 rep max with traditional
exactly.
pull
Most
down
people don't know
flex?
shit about fuck.
Just it's okay. So 120 I've done for 28 reps to fail. Cool. I'm gonna click 120 and I'm gonna do slow eccentrics, 6-second eccentrics. And I'm gonna get, let's say, 9 reps, very close to failure. And someone would be like, wait, you just did 9 reps? Isn't like, couldn't you have done more reps?
Google says I weigh.
Just to do more reps, I would have to go and
Wait,
go
what?
even lower than my 30 rep max. So sometimes with the very long eccentrics, the good news is that you don't have to do as many reps.
How
Because the
much
bad news
should
is
I
you do
weigh?
A lot of reps, and each one takes forever. The weight has to be so small that you're just pissing away a ton of lifting on weights that are not sufficiently heavy to stimulate you. So again, if you do the extremely long eccentrics, make sure you go in heavier so that
God
the
damn
total
it.
amount of weight you're using is heavier than your 30 rep max. So if your 30 rep max for pull downs is 120 pounds, don't you be using 100 pounds. Yeah, but it's 100 pounds, but like it's a slow eccentric. Like, nope, too light, doesn't cause enough gains. I don't give a shit how slow that eccentric is just not heavy enough. But as long as it's 120 pounds or above in that case, shit, use 160, do sets of 5 with slow eccentrics. Look, set of 5 with a whole rep takes 7 seconds. That's 35 seconds. That's a typical amount of time.
I wanna know what my
You're doing
FFMI
10 to
is.
15 reps. Now you're doing just a few
I need
reps.
to have an absurd FFMI. That's what I want. I want like a. I want a 28 FFMI, dude.
They still need heavy weight.
I bet my FFMI isn't even 24.
Generally, anything between 1 to 3 seconds is good. If you're going to do longer eccentrics, you make sure you use nice and heavy weight. What about the bottom pause? So I'll say one thing: it's not mandatory to pause at the bottom of every lift. It's just not.
God damn it! Stop using that.
More time in that stretched position,
Idiot.
at the bottom of the bench press where your pecs are tearing off, can increase growth. So if you want to pause at the bottom, it's probably like a lot of upsides just to hang out there for a bit.
Oh my god.
In addition
Pathetic.
to one of the most high force, now actually the highest force pulse in any lift.
I don't even have a 22
Almost always gonna
FFMI,
be that
dude.
Reversal from eccentric to concentric. Bloop, that little bloop at the bottom. That means you're stretching tissues to their maximum with the highest possible forces at the same time. That multiplies out
Wow.
into the highest probability of injury.
I don't know why I do
at
this
any
to
point on
myself.
the lift. You might want to take that into account, and especially if you're bigger and stronger and more advanced, pausing at the bottom is going to be distinctly safer for you than not pausing at the bottom.
I need to be like
Is it
26 plus. I need to be in the
margin?
suspicious
Maybe not.
range.
Just remember that. So
It's about
more time in the stretch,
185.
Bottom pause means it's good for that.
At 7%?
And bottom pause
Oh my
probably
god,
at
dude.
least on the margins reduces your probability of injury.
Fully
What I
in
would say
suspicion,
is general advice for
190,
from those
7%. This calculator's
at the
bullshit,
very
dude.
most, do a gentle reversal, not a spastic bounce. You see someone benching like that, they're fucking doing it wrong. I don't give a shit who you are. You're fucking wrong. You sure as shit not benching for powerlifting because you got a pause on that motherfucker.
225 at 14%
It's not well because you want to
is
and then at
around
least a
is
gentle reversal where you come
14%
down
is at
and
29, which is in the
pause, but you come
unlikely.
back up in a way that's gently reversed.
225,
You don't wanna do any
14%.
kind of spastic shit.
What
And
we gotta get to?
if you'd like, you can consider a 1 to 3 second bottom hold at the pause and then a gentle reversal after that. We'll get
6
to
foot 185 shows a
the
pic
end
of me.
this
It doesn't
video,
cause
I'll
enough
say
gains.
for who this 1 to 3
Increase the
seconds
weight, you
really is,
bitches.
for who it
What do you
might
mean?
not be as important, but those are the basic rules.
How does it
Just
not?
To reiterate, the bottom pause, not mandatory. But
What if you can't increase the
time in
weight?
stretch can increase growth,
What if you
so
can't increase the weight, Brian?
decrease the probability of, decrease the probability of injury, which could be another good idea. Sort of like a compelling case. And the best practice is at the very worst to do a very gentle reversal and potentially do a 1 and 3 second pause. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like someone's like, hey, like, do you want to go on a date with Sally? And you're like, well, do I have to? Like, no.
What the
you don't have to.
fuck?
Jesus Christ, like, it's your free
Can I
person,
use a
Sally
different
doesn't even
calculator?
know about this, but
Maybe it's
she wants to
different.
date you, and then you're like, well, what are the upsides? Like, it's not all upsides, but the bitch has some saying big ass lips, and she loves to. You feel me? So we got 2 reasons for you to go, and you're like, oh
No,
shit.
that's nothing.
Well, nah, I'm good. You're like, okay, fine. Go on a date with Kelsey or whatever. That's one white bitch name. But just saying, Sally got it popping.
That is a white bitch name. Go out with Kelsey.
In any case,
I don't know, some other white bitch name.
we did the lowering.
It's my white. That's my white wife's name.
Time for the re-raising, the concentric part. If you
Already
want
doing
maximum
fucking
power and
5-pound
athletic
bands and
growth
shit.
in
Hey,
sport, I just did a Scott
use
Dixon
Henselman's
video
one?
face. I did an
That's what
excellent
it.
Andrew Tate. All right, ready?
Yeah,
Oh,
it didn't
shit,
actually
did a
give me the
picture.
calculator though.
What you want to do is make sure that you're always a leader.
He needs to give me the calculator.
Why does he do that? Scott, I've never sold prostitutes until it was my career 2 years ago, and then I sold them all. I'm a professional. Anyway, Mr. Andrew Tate, if you're watching this, don't beat me up in real life. In any case, high speed on the concentric whoosh is amazing for maximizing power and explosiveness for athletic performance. So
Dude,
if
I have
you
to put
wanna
in-
become a great athlete in any other regard, absolutely, you got to rock out. Accelerate your concentrics. Don't pulse off the chest. That could be a little bit increase in injury probability, but or whatever chest or.
Gotta
whatever
type in
muscle response
measurements,
you're doing.
bro?
On
Come
the bottom,
on.
accelerate. So you start off slow and then you fucking go fast.
What's my
Like that.
black wife's
If you
name?
wanna
I have
improve
no
sport.
idea.
However, that does not seem to confer any advantages for muscle growth. So it does not make you any more jacked. So if you don't have to consider yourself an athlete in another sport, don't worry about it. You can go fast on the way up, but you don't have to. On the other end, an
Upper arm?
intentionally slow concentric speed where you come down and you're strong enough to do this, but you come down and you're like, just trying to milk it out. Outside of reducing injury probability by the teeniest amount, if you have
I don't know what my fucking forearm is.
history of pre-injury,
The
in the
hell
muscle or
is
something,
this?
a slow speed on the concentric has no upsides for hypertrophy, sure as shit has no upsides to sport performance, and is kind of annoying to have to pace yourself with. Like, if you already got down to the bottom of the lift, it's
Oh,
easy
thank
to
you,
just
Dr.
kinda
Mike.
return the bar
I don't
to
like
the
going up slowly.
It's
That's some
annoying.
bullshit.
Now up, and you're like,
Good, I don't have to go up
"I
slowly.
gotta count the seconds to go back up, so I've got to stop myself from trying.
Thank you, Dr. Mike.
The slowing of the eccentric means the more you slow it, the harder you're trying. It's an auto-incentive structure. The slowing of the concentric is like, it's
Yeah.
actually harder if you go faster. So you have to make it easier on yourself, but there's no benefit. Slowing intentionally the concentric is something you do very, very rarely, if at all. Mostly with injury stuff. Like, yeah, I would go fast, but my pec will pop off, so I'm just going to go nice and slow on everything. Totally fine. So my best practice advice to you is to do an athletic concentric, but nonetheless a controlled one. Focus on good technique,
I was
and
right,
not
16.
necessarily cadence / pacing. So with that
Eye
means eccentric
circumference.
control, let's say pause at the bottom and then woof back up. And eccentric control and pause at the bottom and then woof back up. We're not talking about super explosion. We're not talking about super slow. Just athletically return the bar. focusing on the right muscle
Explosion.
activations and the right bar path on the way up. That's probably the best way to handle the concentric. So no avowed cadence. We're like, okay. So like, because people will ask like, will come and train with me, and they'll be like, all right, so we're doing 1-2-1, and I'm like, the fuck? I don't know Morse code. What the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, eccentric, pause, concentric, and I'm like, I don't know how long my concentrics take, and I don't care. I just put the bar back up to where it's supposed to be in an athletic,
Half circumference.
measured
The
manner.
fuck
And
is
that's what I
this?
would recommend for most people. All right.
Sure, I do.
Top pause. The
So I
fucking
do
good
it, dude.
contraction, fellas. Hey, Scott, do you want to come touch my muscle while I contract it?
6, 7, okay, good.
Oh my god. Which head? Doesn't matter. Everybody's having fun now. All right. Top pause.
Yeah, it's a funny
The
joke.
lockout. Whichever lift you're doing it. Cross the body. Fucking one arm triceps.
8 1/4. I was wrong.
Movement in bodybuilding, I might add. Turns out there's no direct muscle growth benefit, either in research or in theory, to doing a top pause. Nothing direct like this for sure works. So, because remember, the bottom pause is more loading at the stretch. That's confirmed by science to be a thing that's fucking good. It's just better. The top pause, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, there are at least 2 things you can get out of a top pause. So normally, you don't have the top pause, but there are 2 good reasons to try a top pause in context. And the context isn't universal, so sometimes these things are real, sometimes like it's not the time for it. First reason, you can rest at the top if the top is a relatively unloaded position. For example, if you curl and your curl ends here, not here. If your curl ends here,
17 pounds of lean body mass left to gain.
Maximum gravity here. You can't just rest here. It fucking. So if you're top pausing here, you're just pissing away a lot of energy. But if you're leg pressing,
Torso.
lock out your
I
leg
have
and
achieved
leg press, it actually
101%.
takes the entire muscle, completely switches it off, and it's just bone on bone. Which, by the way, your joints are made for.
5% forearm development.
But now
Says
you
my
can
upper
actually
arms are
rest your
perfect.
quadriceps
Fuck you. They're not.
at the top. And if you can rest your quads at the top, what you can do
Calculator's
is
bullshit,
give
dude.
them some time to recuperate, a couple of seconds, and then you do another mini set. You hit them again for a few reps. You get tired, you lock out again. You keep doing that. Within one set, you get more approaches to failure. Typically, one set just has one approach to failure. You almost failed and you're done. But with leg presses, maybe with skull crushers on a Smith machine where you can lock out and rest for a second, let the machine take up the slack. You can go, rest at the locked, couple more, go, and then you have maybe 2 or 3 or 4 approaches to failure in one set. Those are mega gains. Again, that's not on every exercise. In addition to that, sometimes pausing at the top can let you renorm your technique in a way that allows your technique for the other
I have a
reps to be
21.6 FFMI.
especially for
When Neo starts
definitely
believing he becomes Master
for
Olympia
sure for
Pro.
intermediates, less for advanced, but it happens nonetheless, is as you do more and more reps of a lift, your technique generally, you get out of position, you degrade. Like if you're benching with proper arch and retraction, at first couple reps, you're doing great, but then your shoulders start to slide forward, you lose your arch, and you're just kind of benching like a normal idiot again. And you're like, God damn it. So sometimes when you have the top pause, you can use it to re-arch, get set into position, and go. So sometimes
Indeed.
pausing at the top is good for technique renorming. A really good example of this.
See,
if
this
you're
is a
doing
lie.
Machine presses, because sometimes with machine presses, just locking out, letting the machine take the rest of the
It says
slack,
my
you get
max
some time
thigh
to
is
drain
22.8.
the
I have
energy.
23.5 right
So
now.
do machine presses, you lose your position, lock out the 8th rep.
I don't
bring
believe
the
this
shoulders back, chest up, and then
Enzo
you've got a couple
bullshit,
more really
dude.
good reps. If you hadn't renormed, the next reps would have been shitty. The SFR isn't that great. You hurt your joints a little more. Your pecs aren't exposed anymore. So the last couple reps, you're like, shit, those sucked. Whereas if you renormed at the top, you could have gotten a couple more reps that were excellent reps. So definitely an idea about why you might be able to do a top pause and actually get some really good benefit out of it. Another good example is you start to lose your mind-muscle connection situation. Let's say with curls, and let's say it's you're curling to the face. So at the top here, it is actually an opportunity to rest. You do some curls, and after a while, you're just kind of moving around. Like, I'm not in touch with my biceps. You go to here, renorm technique, okay, control, and then biceps, and then the next couple reps, because you took that time
like
at the
that.
top to rest a little bit, to remind yourself of what the technique was, your technique is just better.
You got to go pro before Dr. Mike.
If you're pausing at the top of a lift,
When is
in
he
which
going
there's
for
no
it?
unloading of the muscles, it'll continue to
Next
sap
year?
your energy. So all of the renorming that you're doing directly has to fight against the number of reps you're losing because your energy is leaving you.
August?
The number
This
of reps you're
August?
losing is potential growth opportunities. Because the
He
reason why
won't.
the top pause itself doesn't actually grow muscle, it ostensibly sets you up to grow more, but if you piss away all your energy, it's a real stupid idea. It's like stopping to get gasoline.
He's in
while you
prep.
have a hole in the fucking tank, it just keeps leaching it out. You got the fucking plug in there, you're putting in the gas, and it's just going right out. You got a hole in your gas tank, just go until you can't go anymore, and then maybe, I don't know, if you can't fix the hole. So, what's an example of this in real life? You guys ever see people squat?
Should I just buy more
come up
VAR
for rep number 6,
for my
and then they'll
cut?
try to re-arch, re-norm.
While I'm at it.
They go,
While I'm at it.
holy fuck, you do that at the top of a squat. You just cost yourself 1, 2, or 3 repetitions from the weight just crushing you the entire time. As soon as you unrack heavy squat and walk out, you're on a fucking clock of how many reps you could have done. You got to get to it. You just got to do those reps. What's another good example of a lift?
Nancy,
Pull-ups.
yes.
Top pause is the hardest part.
Anchor
of
and
the
cook
pull-up,
it
so
up.
definitely not a good idea to do it in that regard. There's a bunch of other lifts in which dumbbell lunges.
It's a good cycle for Nancy. Hassing for
Your
Nancy.
hands are being fucking opened up by the dumbbells, or if you got versa gripped in, your traps are getting stretched out. You're like, okay, this is a trap workout now. Your back is being rounded. Some exercises are not unloaded.
This is how e-girls sit
top pause.
when they're just
For
chatting
them,
on
renorming
Twitch.
and top pausing is a
Fucking
really,
weird.
really bad idea. For them, use the top pause as just a quick opportunity to return back and do another one, right? So, best practice for most lifts, practice place a split-second pause until a descent. Come up on the bench, click and down.
Click.
Just hit the top and come right back down.
That's what I
No
do.
rush. You can pause for a split second and then go back down, but don't hold it at the top for a long time. Unless your technique greatly stabilizes as a result of pausing for a second and reasserting yourself. And
Sometimes
that's not
I
a
do
very
that.
laborious process so that it doesn't cost you a lot of reps in the back end.
It's a good
So if you're doing
cycle.
something like Maya reps, pausing at the top and resting is totally cool, but again, only works in lifts.
I don't know anything about lady cycles.
Isn't burdening you.
You know who does,
crushing
though?
The rest of the top pause. So the top pause, make it quick, make it snappy. Don't spend too much time.
DJ Vanilla
If you have a
Face.
reason for renorming your technique that works, we're doing essentially Maya reps.
I don't think Nancy has TikTok, does she?
What do you get when
She has a lot of
people
TikTok lives
collaborate with pro bodybuilders?
that are very informative for women.
The most effective muscle growth
She herself is a female bodybuilder.
Get yours now.
I think she's
Wrapping this all up. something
She's either
we'll try
bikini or
to change
wellness.
here. I'm sure this will have its way and it'll suck and you guys will hate me and then we just won't post anymore. That's it. See myself out. Main points for this video. So if you were in a weed-induced stupor this entire time, hey, wake up. We got main points. But we're going to do main points for beginners, for intermediates, and for advanced. In other words, if you're a
I'm pretty
beginner
sure she's
or
competed
intermediate
before.
or advanced, what is it that you want to get out of this video?
She definitely
I got it all
coaches.
summed up. Main points for beginners. Move smoothly and slowly through all phases, zero rush. Because it's the technique you want to get down, and you're so growth sensitive, you don't need to worry about cadence at all. The path of the bar / weight in your hands / your body is 100 times more important to you as a beginner than cadence. So if I'm looking at you lifting as a beginner, I just ran
Yeah, I think
a
she's
run to the gym, and I
bikini.
know you started 2 days ago, or because I follow you on
Or
Instagram
was
and in real
bikini.
life, and you have nothing to say about it. I'm usually in a trench coat, you know, the usual. And I watch you do
Pussy.
excellent
Mike is only
slow
competing for
technique,
another 2 years, I think.
but your cadence is a little funky.
Peri Peri salt is amazing.
But if I'm watching
Yes.
you dog shit technique, but you're like really specific
she can
cadence, but your bar path sucks, dude, forget about it. You're doing the wrong shit. So beginners, good technique. Don't worry about cadence.
Yeah, she's bikini.
Intermediates, try to slow down your eccentrics, become more aware of them, and keep your concentrics athletic. It's that easy. If you're an intermediate, you come up to me in the gym, be like, can you watch my reps? What do you think I should do? First thing I'll tell you about is bar path technique, how your body looks. But if that looks good, and you're like, what do you think of my cadence? I'll be like, yeah, like just as long as you're keeping that eccentric a little slower, and you're being athletic on the concentric, that's really all that matters. Like we can nitpick,
That's such
but then that's advanced.
DJ Vanilla
So
Face.
lastly, advanced
That's such a funny
what can
name.
you get out of this video? First,
On-demand blood work.
decide which
Yo,
lift for you make the most safety
I think
sense
this is their
and
blood
most
work
fatigue ratio
thing.
sense to implement bottom pauses on, and then start doing those. So maybe it's lunges for you, maybe it's squats, maybe it's rows, maybe it's whatever. You can use different eccentric speeds as different variations, essentially new lifts. You can have a
Shit.
squat in which you do 1 second eccentric, traditional speed.
That's
You
basic
can have another
panel.
squat you do months later,
Additional
which is
tests here.
3 second eccentric.
Dude, I might use
And
these.
you can do some bodyweight squatting in which you do 6 second eccentrics. Sorry,
Merrick
it
Health,
hurt a lot, but
it takes 3 weeks to get your
there's no right
fucking
or wrong
bloods
answer
back.
for
It's
you.
annoying.
There's a bunch of right answers. Sometimes you choose one. Months later, when that becomes stale, you choose the other. And you should know which lifts for you can be myorept, which is top pause, breathe a little bit, do a couple more reps, top pause, breathe a little bit, or which ones benefit from technique renorming, so top pause, really arch and retract. Again, keep going.
CVC,
Know what lifts
EMP,
those are for you.
lipids,
Try them and
CSH,
use them
estradiol,
until at
PSA.
the very tail end of your advanced career,
No
you know
free.
exactly the cadence you're doing on every single lift and why. And then you're truly advanced, and then
Not bad for
you
150.
get a delivery from the mailman once you become this advanced, and it's a box, and out of this box come puppies, panda bears, kittens, confetti, cake, and
That's extended
women
panel,
of
$300.
sexual reproductive age that are attracted to you. And I'm still waiting for
Post SARMs female hormone optimization. Post SARMs evaluation.
Yeah, why not? See that.
19 nor use hormone panel. Fuck. Testosterone acne follow up. Lipid basics. Total test. LCMS estradiol. Ultra sensitive. LCMS MS estradiol. So free testosterone. I could just add free, I guess. Progesterone 35. Prolactin. See, I need all that. I need progesterone, prolactin. Cystatin C. Free. That's an extra 95. 125. 270. Yeah, fuck. Well. I kind of want a peri peri mashed potato now. Nando peri peri. All right, I gotta go. I get the fuck out of here. Thanks for hanging out, chilling, talking bullshit, doing all the fucking dumb shit. But I got a workout tomorrow. It's legs. It's quad day tomorrow. Go celebrate a baby who won't remember any of this. Indeed. I don't know what the weather's gonna be today. If it's hot as fuck, it'll be nice because they have a pool. And it's not. Of course, the hottest fuck day was yesterday. I hate it here, dude. It's like the weekends are always dog shit, and the fucking work days are always 95. All right, fuckers. No bullshit, no excuses. Get it done. Suck the day's dick. Go do whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you guys do. But I'm gonna do a fucking leg workout tomorrow. Hopefully my back's okay. We'll find out. Bye.